Suddenly do DSR. What happened to Billy? I think he got AI. I think he got AI moderated. I think I said the word politics. I said I hate and don't want to talk about politics. And then the AI blocked the channel because I said politics. I said the word politics. Bro, the moderation there is bad. It's weird. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Okay. So there's something happened over there that I have to go and explain. So when I go to explain, and then when I said politics, it cut me off first time. I'm like, okay, what the fuck happened? Nobody know what the fuck happened. So then I came back again and I finished the explanation, and then I said, okay, guys, I don't want to talk about politics, and then after that I get cut off. And I was just like, okay, I guess I can't say the word politics then, okay? Oh, my voice is so bad. Ooh. Just curious. Okay. Let me try to talk soft. I don't have voice. Just curious, cause it's been 2 years since I'm back to FF. Is this Sasuke Avatar mod? What mod? What are you talking about? Whatever to your voice? I lost my voice, man. I watched FanFest and I talked non-stop. 16 hours of broadcast. I lost my voice. We are so excited, you know? Yowling, screaming, celebrating, you know? Wow, a Sasuke mod. Daring today, aren't we? What are you talking about? What am I eating? A burrito? Oh, good. No. Huh? Wait, what the fuck is this? Okay. That is the worst airship discovery ever. shit, I think I turned on my VPN. Yo, hi friends, thanks for the resub, man. You ran 2 hours about Dragoon? Can't wait for the cross DC, man. Cross DC PF and matching. Finally. What headphones am I using? Are they comfy? Okay, this is the Turf gaming headset. I think it's okay, but in my opinion, the most comfortable headset I ever used. The Logitech 733. If you really want to buy a comfy headset, buy this. There's a reason why I bought this. Before the Ultimate, I'm going to change to this. This one is a little bit very tight. And, bro, let me show you. The top here, like, pushes all the way down to your head. And then it's leather, so I have to buy a cloth. And you know what? When you push down your head, it hurts. And then it will make me have headset band. You see that? You see the band? See that? Yeah. So it's comfortable, but at the same time, not so. Now, it's okay. It's comfortable. But in my opinion, this is more comfortable. Okay? Not sponsored, not hashtag. Yeah. Okay, business. No, it's not hashtag. CA players are so bad, bro. They are so mad. You know what they are mad at? Let me show you guys what they are mad at. Fuck, where are you? Let me show you guys what they're mad at. China were mad at this. China is mad at this tweet that I put out in 2016. You know why? You know why they are mad? Because I put their country and some other country as Asia. And Singapore is not. So they actually think that I'm racist. They think that I am a Chinese being racist at Chinese. You know what? You guys know what this tweet is about? You guys know what this is about? This tweet is about how Blizzard...
CL asterisk 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 racist.
This tweet is about how Blizzard in Battle.net put Singapore in the Americas region and don't put us with our Asian region so that we cannot play a match with Asia friends. And they say I'm racist. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I lost my voice, yeah. If someone takes their time for this, they have too much free time. Oh, yeah. How's your prep? Tomorrow we are doing the, yeah. At the end of the day, it's just some stupid shit. Don't really bother them. Don't really bother me, but it really bothered them. So then just now I went to Billy to make a stream to explain to them how there's no link. It's so funny. I mean, it's funny. It was funny until it's not. I have to go up there to explain how I am a Chinese and I'm not racist towards Chinese. TLDR. And then Billy AI mod shut my stream down because I said the word politics in Chinese. So I was saying that, guys, I'm not a racist, I'm a Chinese, I don't hate Chinese. That post is about a Blizzard data center post. I don't like to talk about politics. And my channel got shut down because I say politics. Because I say the word politics. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand why. Right? It's their history. You know, they are very sensitive about all these things. I understand why. Right? It's funny, not funny, kind of thing. Right? So I just explained to them how that post has nothing to do with the leaked post. You know? Because they think I'm racist. They think I'm against them. So then my static is like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay. We will just do some damage control. Just go to stream, say something, and then we will just make a clip out of it. I said, okay, I'll get on 15, 18 minutes, talk about stuff, and then let them handle it. Yeah. Is my static affected? No. They put dirt on that. Exactly. Because they think I hate Chinese. Yeah. To them, right? To them, right? They weren't bothered about the fact that maybe someone leaked the information. First thing first, we don't even know whether that's real, right? Second, we know that Global has no playtest. Japan, Europe, and America don't have playtest. So we are only left with 2 regions left for playtest. Korea and CN, right? And when I look at the 4chan tweet, when I look at the 4chan post, which is, you know, just a 4chan post, who cares, right? I read at it, and they type out Chinese. Now, I think the Chinese is pretty badly written because, you know, in-game terms and stuff, right? Not explained properly, right? But the translated is even worse. So that I just like thinking, okay, it's not Europe, Japan and America. So it's only left with Korea and China. And it's written in Chinese. Is it a Chinese player? That's it. That was literally it. And then they find a tweet 10 years ago about Blizzard data center, and they say I'm racist against them. I think it's funny, but then it's not. It is what it is. Internet people being internet. I can't control that. Yeah. Bro, what they should be worried is not whether Arthars hate Chinese. What they should be worried is that information true? Because if that information is true, and the leak really came from Korea, like I said, right, by process of elimination, right? If the information really come out from Korea and China, they have a bigger problem. Not because others hate Chinese. Yeah, my voice is gone. I rested yesterday. It's so cringe. It's so cringe judging someone on a 10-year-old thing. Bro, that is not even a thing. That... What the fuck is that to him? Bro. Blizzard places Singapore in American region for battle for battle of a technical building and matchmaking purpose rather than geographical accuracy. This is not even a thing. This is just why Blizzard do this. I cannot match with my Asian friends. I cannot match with Asian ping. I'm being matched with American ping. How? What thing? There's no thing. Judge me by what? They thought that post is racist. What the fuck?啊，不是什么。我只是在猜而已。我只是在猜而已，只是一个猜测而已。要是他打日语，我就猜日本人；他打韩国，我就猜韩国人。可是因为日本、美国跟国服，美国、日本跟欧洲没有试完嘛，我就只猜韩国或者是中国，对不对？他不打韩国，我就猜中国，就是这么简单呢。这个就是一个很简单的逻辑步骤来猜一件事，我也不确定， 我也不会去确定，因为不关我的事，对不对？我只是照逻辑排除可能性的去猜而已。我不是说针对，我只是猜而已。我可能要是他打印度语，我就猜印度人的，对不对？我怎么知道？谁知道？没有人知道，对不对？笑死，对不对？真的是笑死。Bro got hate for observation. Yup. It's just a stupid hate. It's just something for them to talk about. Eventually, they will realize that it's nothing burger. Everybody's gonna move on to their life. It's just really dumb. 对，对，你也可以这么猜，对不对？要是你猜成是这样的话，别人说你针对他们，你怎么敢想？你的感想就跟我一样，对不对？啊，大哥，我只是随便猜而已，我又不是确定嘛，我只是随便猜而已。你生什么气，对不对？你的感想会跟我一样，对不对？哎呀，我觉得可能是新加坡人翻译成中文，故意发中文，让人家觉得是中文，就不怀疑新加坡人。然后你就会这么说嘛？你这么说，我怎么想？哈，为什么你这么说？难道你针对新加坡人吗？对不对？你看你的感想跟我的感想是一样的，我们只是猜想就算了，没有去多想，对不对？应不应该多想？可能应该吧。可能我应该想仔细一点，可能我应该把我的这个警服穿上，把这个放大镜戴上，仔细的观察一些证据，看看 DNA 吻不吻合，才确定。可能我应该这么做，是我不好。I didn't jump on conclusion. I didn't jump on conclusion. I guessed. Guessing is not conclusive. Like I said, you shouldn't be worried about my guess. You should be worried about is that true? Because if that is true, you have a problem. If that is not true and I make a wrong guess, who cares? Have you thought about that? No, right? Hey, Ponto, what up, man? What up, what up? It's just so... to me, it's just so funny, but to them, it's like so serious. You know? I understand. Right? Different people, different thinking, right? 被封2个小时没有问题，我不管，那边我不管。可怜那些跟我一起跑，那个你不用担心，打本内。你就像那些网上的人一样，想太多了，真的想太多了，考虑太多了。这个是你的问题，这个不是我的问题了。真的是你的问题，这个不是我的问题。要是你想多，然后钻牛角尖，我没有办法。这个真的就是，这个你要自己这个你要自己反省了。我会自己去反省，可是你也得自己去反省，那个不关我的问题了。Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna guess, and I'm gonna guess wrong, and I'm gonna offend people. It is what it is. I can't blame them for being angry. Like I said, I don't blame them. But if they continue to think like that, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, like it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I do. Somebody is gonna have both sides of the story. There's literally nothing to talk about. Yeah. You can tell someone that you like pancakes, they're gonna say that you hate waffles. What are you gonna do? Yeah, no matter what you do, someone is going to be offended. Exactly. Like I said, I can guess wrong or I can guess right. Somebody's going to get mad. It is what it is. That's the internet. And to that particular chatter, they say, oh, you're done in China. Bro, I don't care. I already talked to the static leader. He don't think it's a big deal. It's not something that he never handled before. He's like, yeah, nah, just explain a bit. Just let it ride. It's the internet. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. We do content tomorrow. We do Ultima on the 2nd of June. Let these people worry. Let all these people lose sleep. It's not our problem. Yeah, I'm still doing static with them, yeah. Nah, they're not worried. They're not worried. Yeah, they're not worried. I'm not a public celebrity. Bro, I'm not a public celebrity. You think I am a public celebrity, that's your problem. I'm not me. I'm not responsible. Yeah, I'm not responsible. Like I say, I'm not responsible to how you think. Don't put this on me. Dude, let's not be parasocial. I don't know you. Yeah, let's not pretend that I'm an idol to you or something. I'm nothing. Like, that's your problem, not mine. Yeah. I'm just here to talk about games. I'm not here to talk about idol culture. You know? Yeah, I'm just speculating. I speculate wrong? My bad. Social media is very sensitive everywhere. Oh yeah. It's crazy. Bro, I woke up and I read all that. I'm like, this guy's in for real, right? Holy fuck, that's the first thing I thought. This guy's in for real, right? The 2006 Blizzard data center tweet, really? Crazy. Yeah, it's a nothing burger. It is a nothing burger. Yeah. But it is a something burger to them, yeah. Yeah. The AI moderation, that is crazy. I only said 2 words. I said politics in Chinese, and the AI shut down the stream. Yeah, because you cannot talk about politics. Now, when I thought, I don't talk about politics. Who talk about politics? Oh, no. You cannot even say the word politics. Oh shit. Okay, next time I better not. Yeah, it's not about talking politics. You cannot even say the word. Yeah, politics is a banned word. Yeah. So then they suspend the account for 2 hours. Yeah. So it's not that you cannot talk politics, it's that you cannot even say the word politics. Yeah. 对，这些说废话的人也不是，他们也不看你，他们也不支持你，你管他们说什么？他们也就是一个陌生人嘛，谁管？真的是谁管？只有他们在管呢。也坦白说了，也不明白他们为什么在管。可是他们管是他们的事，都不关我们的事，对不对？他们怎么想怎么说，关我什么事？要是全世界每一个人 都有一个想法，我们得每个人都去想的话，我们什么都不用做了，对不对？谁管？真的是谁管？他们这些人说的谁管？哦，你觉得是这样吗 ？OK， 继续吧，以后见，对不对？就不知道为什么他们觉得会大呼哈一样。They went all the way. No, they don't hit watch me. I don't even think they watch me much. Yeah. Yes, that platform is very strict. It is very strict. Yeah. It is very strict. Like, okay, if there's one thing that I learned, and one thing I need to be very, very careful, is that I cannot stream on Bilibili like how I stream on Twitch. I can't. I cannot say the things I say. I shouldn't even behave the way I behave over there. Yeah. You really have to be a good boy there. Yeah. Like, you can't even be seemingly a hater. Like, I shouldn't even be seemingly negative. Because if I'm seemingly negative, that means that there's gonna be things that I say that is going to offend people. And if I say things that offend people, bang! You know what I mean? Yeah, so I cannot say the things or even speculate. Like in this scenario, I cannot even unsensibly take a wild speculation guess. For example, you know, this one actually, I'm actually starting to really consider, and I'm starting to seriously consider that I shouldn't do. You guys know how I always make fun of Lalafell? You guys know why? You guys notice that I always shit talk Lalafell? I always say, Lala Fei 饺子, Lala Fei 不要. I always say I don't want Lalafell, fuck Lalafell, right? I actually think that I should not say that. I actually think that they might actually think that I'm racist. It's a joke over here, right? There's context. People understand why I do that, right? We think it's funny, right? I don't think I can continue to do that over there. It's gonna reach some point that all this Lalafell is gonna actually okay, look at this scenario, right? I wouldn't be surprised that they will go and dig my tweet and it's like, yeah, this guy is a racist. Because he's a racist, that's why he hate Lalafell. It wouldn't be a surprise. Like, no, I'm not saying that that's gonna happen. I'm not saying that that is what's gonna happen. But I need to actually consider that that actually might happen. You know what I mean? Because if I were to speculate, wow, could this leak be from China? Because it's in Chinese, right? And the way I read at it, and also the way I think at it, it might not be coming out from Japan, Europe, or America. That leaves it being Korea or China. It's written in Chinese. Korea or Chinese. I guess Chinese, right? Even that is a no. They don't like that. You know why? Because that's a slander. So if I were to say I hate Lalafell caused the wipe, then technically speaking, that's also a slander. That means technically speaking, even though we laugh about it, it might actually not be funny to them. So maybe I cannot do that also. Now I actually need to be very careful about that. Because bro, yes, somebody actually said, okay, you guys remember the other day when I was talking about tourism? I'm talking about food. You guys remember? Somebody is asking me about, should you come to Singapore? What is good in Singapore? And then I was like, okay, Singapore got variety of food, but if you were to visit neighboring country, right? I'm not streaming on Bilibili now, so I can say this, right? Like right now, I'm scared also, right? Okay, if you want to spend money to come to Singapore to eat, Singapore food is very, you know, we just got variety. We don't really have like specialty, right? Yeah, chili crab is pretty good. Chili crab is pretty special, I guess. But if you go to Malaysia got good halal food, right? You go to Thailand has got really good local Thai food, right? I can eat fuck, what is it called? Pad Thai. I can eat Pad Thai and I can drink Tom Yum soup all day, right? If I go to Taiwan, I don't mind eating Taiwan food. right? Like Taiwan got nice braised rice, the super big XXL chicken, you know what I mean? If I go to Japan, I don't mind eating Japanese food, ramen, I can eat ramen all day. But I like to eat in China because China is cheap. I went to China FanFest, China food is good. So if you wanna come to Singapore and spend money, maybe you can consider all these other neighboring, Southeast Asia country and travel. And then they are like, bro, you cannot say Taiwan. And I'm like, that's what you got out of everything I said? That's all you caught. You cannot say that. You cannot put them in the same sentence. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about food and tourism. No, you cannot say that. Now, I understand, right? History, I understand. But I'm just like, okay. Yeah, so, I guess these are things I have to learn, 我没有说是中国人爆料，我猜看到华语也，日本、美国、欧洲也没有事的，我猜是不是我猜是不是国服方面，我没有说，我是猜，什么相关不相关？你们真的是想太多了。OK， 你们想的是我针对，我不是针对，我只是猜，我没有针对。See guys, you see guys what I mean? You see them coming into the channel and wonder why I accuse them. You see what I mean? Yeah, that's the thing going on right now. Yeah, they think that I'm accusing them for a 4chan post. They're gonna dox you, man. Maybe. Who knows? Hey, yo, Jeff, what up, man? Oh, shit. Yo, Blue Rose? Holy shit. Long time no see, man. What? 你有读你自己写的字吗 You see what they just typed? They say that I used the wrong choice of word. They say that I shouldn't say I think. I should have said I guess. I think and I guess is the same meaning. Guys, don't be mean. That is the context right there. That is the problem right now. You see, you guys see what I'm dealing with right now? What I'm dealing with right now is not hate, it's misinterpretation. They are reading on Twitter, they are reading English. I don't blame them. It's like if I read Chinese and I don't understand, I would also misunderstand, which is exactly maybe what I did. Maybe I read the post because it's in Chinese, and because my Chinese is bad, and I misinterpreted it, and I was being led to guess or think that is from a Chinese player. My bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I don't blame, like I say, I don't blame them for misinterpreting. I don't blame them for anything. It's just funny for me that they think I'm being like racist. Yeah. I think can be. Yes, it can be. Yes. But bro, when you saw something and you run it by, like I said, I don't think you put on the lab coat, put on your popo cap, and start taking DNA analysis. You know what I mean? First look, 4chan. Bro, it's 4chan. I don't even care too much about it. It's 4chan. I'm just like, huh. Chinese, it's written in Chinese. My Chinese is bad, but the English translation is even worse. I mean, I think. Yeah, and apparently I'm mad. It is what it is. Guys. There's nothing wrong about. There's nothing wrong about how they think. I just really don't care. No, they don't have access to 4chan. They don't even know what 4chan is. Yeah. Insane level of gaslighting. Nah, bro. It's just the internet. It's just the internet. People are always waiting to hate. People are always waiting for one opportunity to say something. Yeah. Now, there's one thing I can do though. There's one thing I can do though. Don't say anything. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do. There's really nothing I can do. I can't go there and educate. They can't come here and educate. That's just what it is. That's the internet. That's why, man, bro. That's why I'm avoiding to stream there so much. The more I stream there, the more uncomfortable I am. You know, I like playing there though. I like playing there though. The players are pretty good there. Yeah. OK， 我那个太多中文字了，我读不完了，对不起。太多字了，我读了2行，我的中文的读的这个集中里，我读了2行，我就不读了，对不起。Yeah, culture is very different. Yeah. 他说他觉得你的中文道歉太烂了。对。没有办法了，这个我没有办法，真的，这个我没有办法。Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I did. Yeah. They should. I think that is what they should be worried about. Yeah. Yeah, that's on them already. That's not on me already. Yeah. I don't have the patience by trying to change how I speak or type. I just don't be there. Yeah. No, it's just online. That's how online is. Yeah. That's how online is. It is what it is. Let them cook. Yeah. They got bigger problem. They got bigger problem than me. Not every community is like this. Okay. Actually, I think you're wrong. I think every community is like this. Yeah. I just think it's what time, what situation, who will want to say something. Every community is like that. Every gaming community is like this. Actually, it boils down to people online are like this. Yeah. Like, bro, have you seen the stuff that people talk about other, like, we are not even talking about games here, right? Like let's just say Pokemon, for example. You see the shit she get. I mean, granted, I think some of the things she deserves, just like me, some of the things I deserve, right? But People just say stuff like that. There's nothing you can help. It is what it is. It's just social, exactly. It's just social media. It is what it is. Yeah, the static is fine. Yeah, don't worry. The static is fine.
30 months with your mum, Pepe W. Hope uncle is doing good.
Yo, thanks for the 30 months, man. Wait, Sieko also. Wow, how do I read this name? Poe. Yo, Poe. Thanks so much for the resub also, man. Thanks for the 12 months. Your 1 year, no, 3 months. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Leverage, thank you so much for the 74 months prime. Appreciate it. Every game is like that. Every game is like that. There's always people like that. Yeah, it is what it is. No, it's the FanFest, man. 16 hours of broadcast and then talking 16 hours. Yeah. My Bilibili channel is suspended for 2 hours because I said the word politics. Yeah. So it's not that I cannot talk about politics, it's that I cannot say even the word politics. Yeah. You know, like for example, if I say, guys, I don't want to talk about politics, let's leave politics out of the way, that's a ban. Because I said politics. Yeah, in Bilibili. There are keywords that the AI will just, like just shut down your channel. Yeah. Yeah, the AI, it's an AI mod, yeah. At least they don't differentiate and tell you if it's a ban. They will time you out and then you can go online immediately. And then after that, they will time you out and then you will be 2 hours, I think. So I think you will only be banned if in 1 day you get flagged 7 times. At least that's what I heard. At least that's what I heard. Yeah. So like I think it's like warning 2 hours, 4, 6, 12, 18, 24, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so they ban keywords, yeah. I mean, like I say, man, that is why they try to warn me. Like some things I better not say. It's super sensitive over there. Now, the chatter earlier was like saying, yo, bro, all these things that you just said has nothing to do with the leak situation. It has everything to do with the leak situation. Why? Because we are talking about sensitivity here. You know what I mean? Yeah, right? He thinks that I'm deflecting, bro. Why are you talking about like insert this name of the... Bro, you see, now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm being scared. Even though I'm not streaming on Bilibili right now I'm being scared. Because you know why? Because there's Chinese viewer. Apparently, I cannot say the T place as a country. They don't acknowledge that. If you say that, that's a red flag. So I cannot say that. This is the same situation as I shouldn't think if it is insert person or community doing this because that's sensitive too. You know what I mean? So if you think that there's nothing between that and this, that means you don't understand context. Because this is the exact reason why we are having this conversation. You know what I mean? That's why they also tell me, okay, you guys notice my Twitch chat is not shown anymore on stream? You notice? Because if I put Twitch chat on stream and you motherfuckers type what you guys type, my channel is gonna get banned. That's why I cannot have my Twitch chat on also. Back from 1 week timeout. Your static is not fine. They're getting attacked. Hey, look, man. Like, dude, let them handle it, man. Yeah. Yeah. They are, okay, I'm now reading QQ. It's okay. Nothing biggie. Yeah. I already talked to the static leader already. Yeah, no biggie. Yeah. Have you already react? Yeah. I mean, I watched the whole FanFest live, man. That's why I lost my voice. How to say this? Yeah, okay. Anything to try for 7.5? Tomorrow we do the EX round. Yeah, tomorrow server up, we immediately unlock and then we immediately do the EX round. And then I wish we get a couple more practice. Because if we can get a couple more practice, I think tomorrow throw will be better. I feel like right now the group is still very like incohesive. Not because of skill, but you know, it's a brand new static. It's not like, you know, I joined a group where there's already 6 people in it, right? It's like a full 8 new people. Yeah. Getting better though, like some of the roles they are playing really well. Our tanks need to communicate a little bit better. But you know, we only get 3 practice sessions and then FanFest happens, so we can't practice this weekend. I mean, the last weekend. So tomorrow we are already into the first actual like test, you know, which is the blind EX round. Yeah. Like if we can get 2 more practice, 3 more practice, I think the group will be better going to this EX. But I mean, it is what it is, right? We finish tomorrow EX, and after that we have a 1 whole month of like endurance practice and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
Lulufications asked if you get world first for this ultimate, will you organize a fucking unk contest?
Bro, that's not gonna happen. At most, maybe top 30, maybe. Yeah. This is maybe this is potentially easily a top 30 group. It's just how much better they can be. Yeah. He didn't say no to the second part. Shut the fuck up. No. There will not. Careful of TTS. Oh my. I mean, when I'm progging, I don't think I'm gonna obviously put alert. I mean, I'm not gonna put alert or prog, right? But fuck, you are right. Tomorrow I should be careful. Where's my DVD alert? You know, okay. Obviously, leaving date is one of the things that I'm considering putting. Okay, during DSR, the leaving date is an ACT call out, right? Right? So I cannot do that, right? If I do that, it's like, I mean, let's be honest, guys. Come on, everybody use ACT, right? I mean, you see, that's a guess. That's a guess. Everybody uses ACT. I guess everybody uses ACT, right? Is that me being targeting everyone here? No, right? You know what I mean? Hey, even if I do, you can't accuse me, I guess, you know? Oh, come on. Guys, everybody uses ACT. But that being said, I am not about to put a TTS on ACT. I think that would be, I mean, it's already obvious, but that would be obvious on obvious, right? But, what if I, okay, you see, let me see. Okay, look, here. Okay, look. Shit, wait. Fuck, are you serious? No one got a dummy here? Okay. Now, what if I put the Libby Day voice line to replace it with the action? Is that okay? I mean, that would not be an ACT problem, right? That would not be a TTS problem, right? That would then become a sound effect, right? Is that okay? Yes, it is still a mod, yeah. But instead of TTS, it's now a VFX mod. You know? So is that okay? Will that be fine? No.
Rugal 144 gifted Jacian a subscription.
Yo, Rugal,
Rugal 144 gifted a tier 1 sub to Jacian.
Yo, thanks a lot, appreciate it. So like I'm trying to think about how we can bring Libby Day back, you know? But okay, this time rating in CN, I better not use mod. They take mods very, very seriously. Extremely seriously. I mean, to be honest, let's just say if I stream on Bilibili right now and I'm playing my ninja like this, even though I'm not playing over there, I don't know whether they have the power to actually ban me in FF14. Like, on Bilibili, this is fine. But in game, this is not fine. Yeah, like over there is very, very strict. You know, so... we don't know, right? We don't know how rules work in different DC, you know? Whoa, 8.0 really is a new game. Even the avatar looks different. Nah. But obviously, I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit, right? I'm not gonna be like progging midway Libby Day and then I get shut down, you know? Nah, I don't want to do that. CN server doesn't care about cheating. There are bots in Okao Crescent that never got banned. Whoa. That is a serious acquisition, man. 100 uptime warrior. Are you implying that you think they are botting? Maybe. Can't do that, man. What about NAJP EU server? Are you trying to say that NAEU JP server also doesn't care about cheating? Are you trying to say that you think only CN cheaters get away free? Are you trying to say that CN server don't moderate their game? Holy, bro, you better don't post that on Twitter, man. You better not paste that on Twitter, Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. You are done. Make sure you use a VPN. Quick clip out of context. Okay, guys. Today I want to do. Fuck, man, this might be a long stream. I hope it's not long. I got some Ion stuff too I want to do also. Okay. What I feel like doing today, right, is we're gonna go through the keynote and then we can pause and talk about, because there's just so many things to talk during the keynote, but we cannot talk over. There's so much information we need to gather, right? But now, you know, after 2 days, after rest, even though I lost my voice, but like mentally after resting, right, I think it's time to like watch and then we break it down. Yeah, I don't think we can do all though, so maybe I try to do a bit. Today's a wreck. This one? Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, today's a wreck. Fuck, man, dude, there's so many things to react, man. There's so many things to react, and tomorrow is already 7.5. I don't even think we can finish react before tomorrow. And it's not just this also. There's also this. So it's like, dude, I kind of really want to talk about this also first, man. So it's like, do I start with this? Do I go with the flow? Or do I like quickly go into like dude, there's so many things that I think we are sleeping on also. Like, you know, they talk about how they are gonna evolve content. And we never really like think about it, right? Because we are also occupied with like evolve job, right? Should I just go with the flow? You know? The first 1 hour will be me deciding what I will talk about. Yeah. Okay. I'm not stalling, guys. I am not stalling, okay? I am scared. Because the moment we start, it's gonna be the moment we hop on that train, the train is not gonna stop. Now we are at the train station. Now we can still change destination. Now we can still determine where to go. Yes. The guy that is making Kafka is the same guy that make T and Top, yeah. Shit, let me go close QQ. QQ is probably a lot of stuff. Backloaded fight, I mean ultimate. Ultimate is always front to middle load. Yeah. No. There's no editor. There's no editor. I am not getting my editor to do editing. No, like right now the YouTube channel is on the break. We are just uploading things if we seem fit to upload, just to like get by, just to put content, just to keep the channel like, you know, like moving a bit. Yeah, but I'm not paying any editor, and no, I have not talked to my editor to like do some stuff for this FanFest. No, that's why on the stream I want to make sure that, bro, once we begin, man, and then this. Yeah, dude, my throat is fucked. Yeah, I don't have voice right now. Okay, before we begin, let me wrap up some stuff on QQ first. Yeah. So that you guys don't hear t. Rip voice then. I'm trying very hard to speak very soft today. Yeah, I think today I'm okay. Okay, yeah, let me wrap up some stuff in QQ real quick. Yeah, me and my staff is consolidating things that moving forward, what I should be very careful. Yeah. Do not even mention the word politics is point number one. Yeah, dude. Do not say. No, I'm not a Bilibili now. I can say it on Twitch. I cannot say it on Bilibili. Yeah. We are doing a sum up. Moving forward, what I should say on what I should not. The keywords I cannot say on Bilibili. Yeah. Ang is learning the TikTok speak meta. I just tell him, you know what? Next time, whenever I turn on the Bilibili stream, I'm not even gonna mention all those words. The T word, the H word, and the P word. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna think about it, obviously, and I'm not gonna even talk about it. I don't know whether penis is fine. Actually, you know what? I don't even know whether penis is fine. No, it's not. They report. It's the AI. Why are you streaming on Bilibili? I mean, when I stream them, I'm just playing games. Yeah, like tomorrow when I stream them, we are just focusing on doing the EX. And then on June, when I stream it, it's only going to be for Ultimate only. There's no interaction. Yeah. Yes, they have AI. They have AI. Keyword filtering, yeah. Bro, I can't type Chinese, man. My Chinese is so bad. How do I spell this word? How do I say bo? Bo, B-U-O? No. Bo. Bo bao. Bo is a B-O. Just B-O? Oh, just B-O. Okay. Dude, I'm trying to type this poor word for 5 minutes. I thought Chinese is your first language. No, English is my first language. In Singapore, English is first language. Mother tongue is second. And our Chinese suck, and our English suck. We can just speak 2 languages, but we are master at none. But my English is better than American. Yeah. Do you guys think my English is better than American? I'm sorry. Do you guys think my American is better than American? What you say, boy? Think or guess? Think. My Spanish is better. Fuck. How do I say thank you in Spanish? Wait, don't tell me. Gracias. Boom. I keep wanting to say si, señor, but si is yes. And then I wanted to say merci, but merci is French. Yeah, gracias. Yes. No, baguette, bro. Baguette is bread. Messi is a football player. Okay, fuck it. Let's play this now. Holy fuck, they really stall, huh? says you. I'm not stalling. I'm settling everything so that I can talk. You don't want to hear the QQ. Yeah. Hey, the FanFest is so hype. This FanFest is so good. Yeah, this FanFest is so good, man. Okay, I want to see the trailer one more time. I don't think the trailer has anything, sadly. I don't think there's anything in this trailer. I think the Berlin one would be better. Okay, guys, this is a rank, okay? So there's gonna be a lot of pausing, okay? Now, I really like the opening presentation. Because I do think that after the shit that happened in the last 3 years, right? I feel like you need to come up with something like Shadowbringer that immediately make us go like, what the fuck? What? You know what I mean? You know, like Shadowbringer, Shadowbringer opened up with the Warrior of Light and Xenos, and then it's like, okay. And then after that, we suddenly go to the first, which we didn't know anything about, right? And then the dialogue, and then it's like, what the fuck, right? This trailer already opened with that already, you know what I mean? So I think like that is very like captivating already. This is literally Shadowbringer. They do what they did in Shadowbringer.
One more time. It's my favorite story.
Oh, you know it better than me by now. But if you insist.
That's a spin key, yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
You know, this okay, you know what? Let's finish it first.
Tell me about the promised land.
Long, long ago, in a time few yet recall, life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty. Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end. From towering
I mean, the presentation is great.
rivers flowing into and feeding great seas, and noble kingdoms flourished.
I wondered whether this is the crystal tower of this place, you know? Okay, this part felt like it just came from fucking nowhere. Nah, I don't think that's Matoya now. I thought this is really fucking funny. Why did they make him do that? Okay, I feel like this is the part that they will showcase the physical range. Yeah. I got a feeling. I mean, clearly they are trying to... Clearly this is the part where they want to showcase something, right? But they can't, because first FanFest. I think that's where they're going to show the physical range.
Relentless ice. The world grew cold and still. Men
Okay, so if we were to guess which NPC is gonna come out to shoot stuff, and if they're gonna come out to shoot stuff, what are they gonna shoot? Waka, bro, Waka is not a Scion. Oh, Aaron Vale. What about Spin? Waglamat. You see, that's the thing that sometimes you need to actually think, and then when you ask yourself whether it makes sense, right? Who is gonna come out to present the new job? We got Thancred to show Gunbreaker, right? And then we got a random okay, is that a random Vieira actually? And then we have a Vieira showing the or was that the shit, that soldier? I forgot her name already. God damn it. I mean, I don't know, right? But so far it's like there's always a key figure that show the new job. And then you got Xenos that show Reaper. And then you got Elfinor, they come out as a sage. So let's just say in this situation, I mean they have to, right? At some point in the trailer, they're gonna fit in the physical range, right? Who is gonna come out to present what? What would make sense? Okay, let's just say if we let's just say we say it's a Blizz Ball. Okay? Who is gonna come out to throw a Blizz Ball? And if that person come out to throw a Blizz Ball, would it feel weird? Alice, Tataru, he made a big deal about crossbow and boomerang. No, he didn't make a big deal about crossbow and boomerang. He made a big deal about Hammer. He made sure that he hurt Hammer. He made sure that he hurt Morningstar. He made sure that he hurt Frails. Because that is going to be the job. Spin. I would love to see Spin. Because I will be really sad if the entire Dawn Trail, right, is just about the key. Yeah. Oh, he said the physical rate. Wait, he said. I thought he just said one of the suggestion is one of the weapon that the new job is using. I don't think he said specifically the physical range. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, that's why today we are rewatching, right? You know? Okay, you know what? Move on. We spent too much time on fucking Blizz Ball already. Just think about it. Who is gonna come out to showcase what? That would make sense.
We had no choice but to flee to the sky.
There's so many things that is just put in there that we don't know. Nothing to piece together, you know.
The land below became a frozen waste. But everything changed when they arrived.
The traveler. The one from the sky.
Aye, though in those days, we knew them as...
This one also, right, just came from nowhere and then we get this. Okay, overall, this trailer felt like a nothing burger, but I don't think anybody expected to see anything in this trailer anyway, right? I think it's very obvious that the first FanFest, we get the shortest, most clueless trailer, right? So I think I mean that is the best, that is the most that they could have shown, but just the overall vibe, I think is really good. Yeah. Very Shadowbringer vibe, you know? Yeah. So I'm okay with it. January 27th though, that I didn't expect. Yeah, January 27 was not what I expect. I expected early. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it cannot be on January. I just don't expect it to be on January. I expect it to be like a March. You know, February, March. Like this year is definitely out of the question, right? JP FanFest is on the 1st November. There's no way it's December release, right? You still got media tour, yada yada. There's no way it's, you know, end of the year. But January? Yeah, I was expecting February, March also, yeah. It's 100% late Jan, 100%. Yeah. There's no way they put in mid or early Jan, no way. I think it's a late, super late January release. Okay, we can try to skip the point.
Festival 20.
Okay, this one we don't need to hear. I just want to see the points and then we can talk more about it.
So every saga.
Okay. Okay, let's start with this one, right? So, I thought Dawn True is supposed to be start of the next saga. So why now are we starting? Like you see, now they finally like say it out loud here, right? The main quest is gonna go into the second saga, right? Yeah, the Godless Realm saga, you know? But I thought Dawn Trail, I know, people say that Dawn Trail is the holiday, but Heidelin Zodiac saga ended at Endwalker. This was supposed to be the start. So now why are we starting here? So what about this? Let me open this thing first. Where's my EpiPen? Okay. Right? So I thought it end here. And then it start here. Right? It ended here. It's starting here, right? So this is supposed to be the Godless Realm begin, right? So now why does this end already? And now we start. So why did this end already and we start here? So what is this? Chips and Nacho. Filler arc. Yeah, I guess it's a filler arc. Again, maybe we misinterpreted. Right? They technically didn't show us during Dawn Trail this, right? So technically speaking, they didn't say that this is the new beginning, right? But they did say that it ended here. Because during the keynote, he specifically said that now Heidelin Zodiac ended. Right? So, yes, over here we ended Heidelin Zodiac already. Done. Right? So, somehow we were misled to think that, you know, Dawn Trail, we were led to think that Dawn Trail is the start already. But now we have confirmation that it's not. So, Dawn Trail is just, I think it's a filler. It is a filler that introduced the key. You know? Yeah. I don't think what Lemar is going to stay. I hope Spin does though. Yeah, I hope Spin does though. No. I am not talking about how they set it up. Guys, there is 10,000 ways to say that Dawn Trill is important, okay? Okay? Wak Lemat is important. Okay? It doesn't matter whether you like her or not. She is important, okay? She's the main protagonist of the story, okay? She's important, okay? Okay? Spin is important. Why? Because Spin gave us the key. And the key is obviously important because the key is what we're going to use moving forward, okay? And then the portal. Yes. Dawn Trill is important. Yes, I know. I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying that Dawn Trill didn't implement key element. That's not what we are talking about. What I'm just saying is, I thought the saga ended at Endwalker and the new saga already began in Dawn Trill. But the way they present this slide here, you know what I mean? The way they present this slide here made me wonder, why did we thought that this was the start? Why did they mislead us to think that this was the start? And why do you come out to like package this as the start? Why didn't you at least say that, okay, you know, now that Final Fantasy XIV has finished the Hydaelyn Zodiac saga in Endwalker, and we have a nice vacation in Dawn Trill. It is time to really begin, you know what I mean? But they didn't, right? They lead us to believe that we already begin, and then now it actually begin. So we were all sitting here like, oh shit, bro, it's so slow. I mean, that's one of the main critical, that's one of the biggest critics about Dawn Trill, right? It's too slow. It starts too slow. Why is nothing happening? Why did we wait until 1197 and then Spin came out and then she's gone? And then, okay, now obviously that time we didn't know. And then post MSQ, they go back to talk about her, develop her, right? But why does it feel slow? You know, I thought we are starting already. Apparently not. Right? Apparently not. Right? So now we can officially and comfortably say that, yeah, Dawn Trill was just a filler. Yeah. And I don't think they want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. I wonder who is going to remain. Yeah, I wonder who is going to remain. Like, I was hoping that this trailer would show like maybe Zero, maybe Spin. I mean, fuck, man, even Wak Lemat, right? I thought we would see like, you know, bro, right now I really don't think anybody is going to be like continuing. Maybe Aaron Vale? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Crow is obviously going to be there. Yeah, hopefully we see Spin somewhere. Yeah, hopefully we see some Dawn Trill NPC in there somewhere. Otherwise, it would be very, like, feels really, really sad, man, you know? Like, they kind of sweep Stormblood under the rug also, right? Papa Limo is dead. Lise is being left behind. Yugiri being left behind. Haiyan being left behind. Gosetsu being left behind. Yotsuyu's fucking dead. Raoban is left behind. Pipin is left behind. You know? So, yeah. So I wonder, like, what are they going to do moving forward? Yeah. Hopefully someone stays. Yeah.
の映像公開になってますが、この基調講演にて 8.0 とはファイナルファンタジー14にとってどのような拡張パッケージなのか
keynote
ですないので
the longest one we've done before.
そしてマイペースで、
I'm sorry, 0.0. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
今後で
Roughly translates as
予定し
January.
あと9ヶ月
So, please look forward to it.
加速していくエバーコールドのもあれ
Okay. This one is also they are going to Shadowbringer route. Like immediately just tell you, you know, the whole expansion setting is gonna be like a brand new world, you know? Like bro, this makes this, like, in my opinion, this kind of like make the ending of Endwalker. I mean, I hope people don't remember it. I hope people like didn't take word by word, or I hope people really like maybe didn't think too much into it, right? Because we really thought, and again, Dawn Trill, right? We really think that we are just gonna stay back to, you know, down to earth, and then we're gonna visit more of Eorzea, you know? And then Dawn Trill, they just Full on, right? I mean, fuck, man. They even brought the 9 to us rather than us to them. Right? So it's like, okay, you're going to explore this part of Eosia that we haven't. This part. And then boom, a piece of the 9 or the remain of the 9 is suddenly here. Oh shit. Okay. And then, Emma's cell is like, oh, there's so many places you still haven't go. Oh, you should go and explore, And then we are like, oh shit, maybe we are going to get this place. Maybe we're going to get that place, right? And then now it's like, we are going back to what worked, what people really like, We are going to, yeah, but it's just pieces, right? It's not like the whole thing, right? So then now they are like, okay, let's do what Shadowbringer did. We just, on the get-go, boom. We just go over there. So Yoshi P say on the other interview, he said after Dawn, okay, maybe I mixed up the numbers. After Dawn Trail is released for a few months, we already have an idea that this is what we're gonna do. I mean, I don't know, man. Going to a reflection and shut is a good idea. Get far away from Dawn Trail as possible. Yeah, maybe we will never know. But I think this is good. I think this immediately make people interested. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested.
まだパッチな、この第4世界で
Another thing about the 4th is, doesn't mean 4th is equal to Final Fantasy 4, right? No, right? They don't do that, right? Even 9 was coincidentally tied to FF9, but like 13 is like 4, right? Yeah, FF13 is like 4, the 4th, right? I mean, the 13 is like the FF4, right? So this one is. You think this one is 13? You think it's swapped? Some people find out some references that some mobs that they saw in here that is in FF13. So
ですが、氷の力によって侵食を受けて危機的なである皆さんは、そしてそこで待ち受ける。さあ、
Who is this far?
冒険がここまでです。
But that's all about all I can say about the story for now.
nah, don't talk too much about the story.
お
man.
話をお伝えしたことになりますが、パッチ 7.4 のストーリーからパッチ 7.5 パート1、そしてパート2とどのように物語が展開して皆さんが第4世界で向かうのか。
We're all getting a little glimpse
まあでも
forth. So, even though I can't talk much about it,
Okay, all these also. And don't think we need to go through this one. These are just aesthetic. These are
Here
just
we have-
look and feel.
screenshots were decidedly un-icy. Right, so now that we've talked a little bit about the upcoming story and
Exactly.
setting for 8.0, next I would like to touch upon what sort of game design updates are in store for Evercold.
ファイナルファンタジー、まずちょっとなぜ今回ゲームデザインの大幅な拡張に手をつけているのか、その理由からじっくりちょっと説明させてください。
So first, before I went
ファンタジー14、2010年にバージョン
to 2010 and the launch of 1.0, then 2013 and the launch of A Realm Reborn.
1.0 からプレイしてるって方、
I like how he emphasized that. Like, he has to emphasize that the game, and he has to also include 1.0 into the mix. Like, if you include 1.0, this game is like what, 13 years? 2013, right? 13 years? Yeah. Like, you need to be reminded that include 1.0, and if you don't want to include 1.0, even in 2.0, it's about 10 to 13 years already. Now, a lot of people probably also in the crowd also maybe started. I mean, I don't think everybody started in 2.0, right? Some people start in Shadowbringer, some people start in Endwalker, some people start in Dawn Trail, right? Or just started, or fuck it, maybe haven't even started or quit. And now he's thinking about coming back, right? It's a reminder to you that this game is 13-ish years already. Whether you want to count 1.0 or not, it's 13-ish already,
いらっしゃいます？
How many people have been here since one?
までやってきました。
So we've
See,
covered
so
a
long
lot of
already.
ground.
この世界をね、拡大するとともに、全世界で非常にたくさんの方々にプレイしていただいてます。
So we've expanded the game.
Okay, this is where they talk about the numbers, right?
もしか
Our lives and lives
避けられないことが
with a lack of change can come
Yeah.
something else. Thing comforting about a product that remains unchanging with time. On the other hand, with a lack of change can come something else.
Burnout,
Tell me
boring, you know?
So many. So many. Keep going. More tombstones. Again, it's comforting to be doing the same thing again and again, but
まあ、なので、申請から
And this is where I'm gonna begin with. This is where I'm gonna begin with. We told you so. Not me, not I. We told you so. Right? We always we've been so critical about the game. Like it's too boring. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Can we change? Can we get this? Can we get that? When will we see this? When will we say that? And then social media were like, oh, the game is good, why change? I think the game is okay, why change? If you think that the game is not good and you are the one that wants change, why don't you go play something else? You are the one that is tired about the game, not me, not us. The game is fine for us. Just because you don't enjoy it doesn't mean that it's not enjoyable for us. Why are you doing posting? Why are you talking shit about our game? Go do something else. You know what I mean? But in reality, we are here playing the whole time and we tell you, right, bro, it needs to change. It's too long already. It's 13 years. Oh, it's not 13 years for me. I just started. There's so many things for me to do. Speak for yourself. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for everybody who knows about this game and be playing this game. Whether it's you, your mom, me, or my mom. The game is being stagnant and too predictable for way too long. It needs to change. You know? And people were like, nah, you change. You know? You go do something else. You know? So now finally on the bigger stage, right? They come out to talk about this. It's like such a big slap in the face, you know, for all those people that were like, no, you changed. No, you are wrong. No, the game is fine. So now Yoshi P is telling you the game was fine up to this point, but we need to change. You know? So now maybe. Now, I'm not trying to say that I told you so. Suck it, bitch. That's not what I'm trying to say. I hope that people next time will realize, obviously somebody is going to say something first, right? Before things happen, right? I mean, what would it be if we say it after it happened? That would be like, who cares, right? But sometimes when people feel about something that they play for a long time, passionate, love for a very long time, sometimes maybe you should believe them a little. Sometimes maybe you should listen to them a little. Sometimes maybe don't just like, you know, jump into like, no, you are wrong. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like...
黄金まで我々一貫したゲームデザインで変わらない安心感と面白さというのをお届けしてきました。
So from A Realm Reborn through to Dawn Trail, we on the development team have remained consistent with our game design in order to bring players a comfortable and enjoyable gaming experience.
で、ここまでは本当に光の選手の皆さんのおかげで、ね、成長させていただいたんですけど、8.0はちょっと方向を変えます。
And because of that, we've been able to grow to where we are today. But we're going to go in a different direction for 8.0.
I think Dawn Trail is where they think they could be... Okay. They should have done change in Dawn Trail. Let me tell you, you want to know why they didn't? Because Shadowbringer got padded. I'm sorry, Endwalker got padded. Endwalker got padded by Shadowbringer. Actually, the game, right? Actually, the game already got problem here already. You know? Like right here is already, holy shit, man, the game needs to change already. You know what I mean? It's been too long already. You know, you need to change here already. But because Shadowbringer got all the WoW players, and the end worker numbers goes up, and then they think that it's fine. They think that, yeah, maybe we shouldn't change yet. We got so many new players. We need to let them settle in, We need to let them play the game, let them enjoy. We don't need to make big changes. I mean, the game is sustained really well. The numbers is really fucking high. So, why don't we just make one expansion to just prolong that same cycle? Just give them exactly what we always give them with a little bit more, right? We got chaotic, we got quantum, and then we got two field operation this time. What else? Right? So maybe you will be fine, right? But holy fuck, man, let me tell you, man, the number went down. Now, it didn't go down to the point that the game is dead, right? Obviously, I don't think it's that bad, right? Yeah, the number went really, really down. For people, no. Obviously, right, there are people out there that's very positive and very very business, right? All of them are saying that Dawn True is fine, Dawn True is fine. Okay, look, I don't think Dawn True is bad. I don't think Dawn True is bad. And I agree, I think Dawn True is fine. But if they continue another Dawn True, the game will not be fine anymore. Yeah, Dawn True is okay. I mean, Dawn True kept. Dawn True stuck around. Dawn True is like Spider-Man, Dawn True is like Spider-Man holding the two webs. You know what I mean? If you go one more expansion of Dawn True, Spider-Man is fucking dead. So I'm glad that they finally, I mean, obviously they have to. So I'm not trying to sing phrases to them like, yay, they hurt us. No. I think they are not dumb people, right? They are a business, they are run by a good leader, and they got good developers, right? So I think they know themselves. I don't think we are gonna take all the credit to say I told you so or holy shit the game needs to change. I think they themselves already can see it. They themselves have the numbers. They have the numbers. They can see even more than us. So for them to have to take this big step to change the whole game, I think it's a combination of the players have spoken. We know what to do. We should have done earlier, but at least we are doing it now, Yeah, the change is finally here,
絶対的な飽きから逃れるために、より皆さんの生活に寄り添い、さらに面白くなるという変化と進化を作って、この秋に対抗していきたいと思います。
Again, the thing is, with consistency can come that fatigue that we talked about. And so, to escape the inevitable, FF14 must change and evolve, not only bringing more excitement to the game, but also adapting so that it can better meet our changing lives.
それを体現していこうというのが、このエバーコールド 8.0
I know he's gonna go talk all this, but I didn't expect the game to go through so much changes at once. I really thought that it would be like this is what we envision in the next 5. You're gonna start seeing some of this. Like whatever he presented to us that 8.0 is gonna change. Now, some of these changes maybe will come at 8.3. Maybe will be 8.5. Just like Beastmaster, right? He can announce here that, we're gonna have a Beastmaster. But then we have to wait until 7.56 to play it. You know what I mean? It might take a long time. But I just thought that, 8.0, 9.0, 10.0, I thought that all these things that he put in would be like that, everything in this keynote that he says that he's going to implement, I thought it would be, starting 8.0 to maybe 9, 10.0, I didn't expect it to be like, okay, all these things that we tell you is going to be from 7.0 to 8. To maybe here, right? 8.5. Right? So like in this period, they are already going to change. I thought it would be like here. I thought it would be like here. I thought it would be like a way longer plan and not like, in these 3 years. So, that is also, to me, surprising. I mean, at the end of the day, can they do it? Will we see it? Is it going to be good? That's a story for next year.
シリーズでいろんなものを変え、 皆さんにさらなる面白さを提供していきたいと考えてます。
And that evolution starts with 8.0 and Evercold. And from here and throughout the 8.x series, it is our aim to take
You
Yeah, I
are
lost my
the
voice because of the
UMC.
FanFest.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you're losing all your voice or you're
我々
straining.
自身がですね、さらにモチベーションを高く開発していくためにも、我々自身が今一度皆さんと一緒にそれをね、探していく探求者になって、
motivation, allowing us to bring you the best gaming experience possible. We too must become the explorers that were mentioned.
いきましょ
Updates.
う。フェスティバル
So much that we're going to need all three of our FanFests here in.
します。
What's this? What's this?
Okay, this one. First thing first. These look very mobile. These look way too mobile. I don't know. I mean, okay, again. This is not the final product. When we are in game, maybe it will be more refined. Maybe it will actually look better, play better, click better. You know, maybe it will look better. But my first impression is holy shit. Why did they do that? Why do they go to this like mobile UI route? You know? Yeah, I'm not saying that mobile UI equal bad, but this is not like on my top of the head. This is not one of the first few things I expect to see, you know? Yeah.
まあ、いきなり登場したこの画面、まずキャラクターウィジェットではあり
And another thing that I don't understand is, what are these? Why is it lock? What does lock mean? We are level 110. Oh! This is the sink! Yeah, this is the sink. So, this Reaper could be using his Paladin weapon and change to Reaper so that now he's got the Paladin sword stats. So now he can play Reaper and you can see the scythe, but you are actually inheriting the stats of this. While, you know, while he is working on this gear, this gear, this gear, this gear, this gear, this gear, but he doesn't have this. So all these are the gear that he used from another job over. These are the sync up gear. These are the actual gear. So Yoshipi was talking like, okay, you can sync up. Okay, later he will talk about it. Oh, I'll let it play.
ません。
So, what do we have here? I can tell you what it's not.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
makes sense.
Certainly the old character widget.
こちらのユーザーインターフェース、画面の名前はアドベンチャラーアクティビティという全く
So-
新
oh,
機能の UI と
Okay, I mean, I guess we talk now before we forget. Okay, so like this one, right? You got material slot. Nope. This one you got material slot. 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 So all these other gear that you bring over got no material slot. Why? Because it's just upsync. It just let you play the job, give you the stats, give you the primary stats, give you its secondary stat. It's like your gear upsync, right? You're not gonna get any material. That's why Yoshi P said later, if you want to min-max the actual job, you need to go and farm their individual pieces to get the correct stats, the beast stats, and then obviously put in the material. Right? Then you will be an actual Reaper. Right now, you are just a upsync Reaper. You can play the class. You got the gear, you got the stats. But you don't really have the correct substats. You got a primary stat, you got a vitality, but you don't have the secondary stat. You know what I mean? So I think that's what this whole system is gonna be, yeah.
So no, this is our completely new adventure activity UI.
まあちょっとね、いろいろざわざわしてるんで、順を追って説明していきますね。
Okay, we know you have a lot of questions. We're gonna explain. It's okay.
まずは、デイリーからウィークリーへという変更を全体に対して行います。
All right, so first off, we're gonna
Okay, this day, let him go first. Let him go
talk
first.
about
存在
Let him finish the slide
で
first.
きます。わ
begun to
から脱却
to a weekly system to better fit the
ギアの
venture.
Here's the next slide.
なのでその点だけはご承知おきください。では具体的にウィークリーってどういうことかというああいうミッションというものが
Okay, again, we didn't have the chance to look at it when we were like live watching it. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, complete a main scenario quest. Okay, this is season, right? Wait, was it weekly? Weekly? Complete a main scenario quest. Complete a side quest. Okay, so it's like the small. Okay. So this one also have a problem. What if you don't want? Okay. What if you don't want a PvP? What if you don't want to craft? What if you don't want to deliver? What if you don't want to go to Golden Saucer? This one, I guess you can force yourself to do it. This one, I guess you can force yourself to do it. This one is just what we already been doing. We don't mind doing it. Okay, this one we don't mind going out of our way to do it. Is this enough? Let's just say. I don't want to finish all the tasks. Is it enough? Now, you want to make it to week base. But what if I just want to do this? You know what? I enjoy this system. I appreciate that you want me to do more things, variety, and also give me more time. But what if I just want to do this times 5 like before? Can I still do it? Because I mean, it can't be just 0 out of 1, right? So it's cool. It's cool that you want to change for some people. But what if some people don't want all this? Can we still do our weekly task like before? The plus sign is repeatable. Wait, plus sign? Did they say? Oh, did they say? Okay, wait, let me listen. Did they say? The plus sign. Am I blind? Guys, am I blind? On the score, 3,000, yeah, but... Oh, 300 plus! Wait, what does the plus mean? I don't know. It means you can repeat. It means those are... Oh, did they say that the plus means repeatable? Yeah, it's definitely 300 or more. It can be 350, 360, 390. But did they say it's repeatable? I mean, I don't know. I didn't hear it. That's what I'm asking. They said, no, I know. Guys, I know.
Weback Evolve system looks good.
That's not what I'm saying. I know that there are more below. I know. But I'm saying, what if I don't want this, I don't want this. Now, you can't force me, right? Because I wasn't being forced before, right? So are you forcing me to transit? And let's just say below, okay, there's fishing here, obviously, right? Let's just say there's yada, right? But what if I don't want? What if I want specifically this one? And let's just say this gives plus. Okay, it gives 450. Okay. I still need 2,000 plus. Can I do it again?
No, it's fine. I feel bad. I'm so slow at the time.
They say that's repeatable. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, now we continue.
で、まあ皆さんお好きなコンテンツ、お好きなプレイを週いろんなことをやって、アクティビティポイントを貯め、アクティビティレベルを上げ。
Because I think they have to emphasize that. And again, this is the reason why we are rewatching it. Because when we were watching this live, we were all just like, what the fuck? We didn't really hear everything, right? So I need to rewatch it again, you know?
報酬がね、手に入るというのが主な流れになります。
So, for example, from the screen, players can take stock of all the different duties or missions that are available to play and see how many activity points can be earned by completing each mission. Attaining points will then raise your activity level, and unlocking, when your activity level goes up, you unlock all sorts of gear and other exciting rewards.
まあこれもサンプルなので、あまり細かく解析するよりも、まあ使用バランスこれから取っていきますんで。
Again, what we have here, this is not fixed in any way. It's probably going to change, but hopefully this will give you an idea of what some of those missions will look like.
まあメインクエストのコンプリートなんかは1回達成するとそれっきりですけど、他の項目なんかは同じ週の中で繰り返し達成することも可能なので、お好きなものをチョイスして
Nice. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he just said
いろ
it.
いろ
Yeah.
なプレイスタイル。
I didn't hear this when we were watching. Like I said, because we were like, we have a lot of input, right? Yeah.
考え方にしていきたい
Okay,
と
so
思
he
ってます
actually said it. Nice.
So some missions, like the main scenario quests on top there, can only be completed once for points. But other missions, such as those below, will be repeatable.
Good,
allowing
good.
you to earn points multiple times.
Yeah, bro, because let me tell you,
Basically, what we
man.
wanna do
Let me tell you, man, even if it's weekly, I'm going to tell you right now, I will just do this and I will just do this. Yeah. I think it's cool. Obviously, there will be days that maybe I will do this, you know? But, bro, let's be honest, man. After a couple of weeks, I think we just want to do this. You know what I mean? Some of us, at least for me, I just want to do this. So, you know, thank God. Thank God. Yeah. Old
is
schooler, yeah.
allow all
Thank
players
God.
of all different types, each with their own unique playstyle, to feel that they're being rewarded for playing Final Fantasy XIV as you normally
How
would.
is 740 back?
Doing
Watch.
what you want to do, you're getting that reward.
で、それからこれまで13年間皆さんからたくさんのフィードバックをいただいたんですけど、アラガントームストーン450個貯めたら、ちょっと先週の分も
You know, this part I heard very carefully. So this part I'm pretty sure I wouldn't miss anything. Dude, I really thought they would just raise the cap, man. I really thought they would just raise the cap. I cannot believe we are still stuck at 450. Except we can extend to 2 weeks. But we are still 450. It's not like we are getting more. I really thought that, you know, after the presentation earlier, I thought you'd be like, you know, 600 or, hey, how about 300? But don't worry, we will adjust the price so that 300 can buy as much or even more than 450 before, you know? But we are still 450. That one, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss it, okay? I'm pretty sure I didn't miss it.
ちょっと先週450溜まってなかったから先週もやらせてくれよっていうのがよくありました。
Okay, so one thing that we've got a lot of feedback before in these past years is that, say,
You know, a lot of us who have played multiple MMOs before knows the merit of system like this. Every game got a system like this. Every game but Final Fantasy XIV. Almost every MMO with like weekly resource, usually either you can store them and then do them in the next week. Like let's just say you store up counts this week so that you can do it next week so that you didn't lose anything from the week before, right? Or you can do repeat this stuff to make back what you didn't play last week. You know what I mean? I mean, some games even go the whole season. Like World of Warcraft go through the whole season, right? Some games do a specific cap. Like I think Lost Ark have a specific cap. So Final Fantasy XIV has been 450, 450, 450. Doesn't matter when you play. It's just 450, right? So now they are allowing you to extend 1 week before. So this is not a new system. And this is not something like, you know, yet again, you know, we always say, right, bro, you got so many things in other games that you can, you know, take and learn from. Just change it. Okay, you don't want to increase the cap, fine. But let's just say if I can't play this week, or I cannot cap this week, or I don't want to cap this week, or I'm a new player that come back at this point, I should be able to backtrack. Right? There's no downside. Right? And then you got people on social media that is like, no, that is bad. Because I don't want to come back and cap 4,000 at a go. Bro, nobody tells you to cap 4,000 at a go. When you come back or you start today, you can still get 450 just like everybody else. It's just that if you choose to get more, if you are enthusiastic, you want to catch up, you can. So why are people like so resistant to this system? No, there are. There's a lot of people that is like, this is the best system. That means I have to grind more. No, you don't have to grind more. Yes, you have a lot to catch up, but you don't have to grind more. It's just that if you choose to, you can. Yeah, exactly. You can catch up, not grind more. So, you know, now finally they do 1 week. Honestly, I am not talking out of my ass here, man. I said this on the live stream when we were watching. I also said like, man, it should be 4 weeks. It should be 1 month. And then people in chat is like, bro, 1 month is too much. 900 is already a lot. And I'm like, no, 900 is not a lot. It's still 450 a week. 900 is only a lot if you didn't play consecutive weeks. 900 is only a lot if you start the game late. But that is not a lot because you have to. That is just let you catch up. No, I wouldn't want to grind that much. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You didn't get all 450
People are
elegant
special, man.
tombstones from last week, and you'd really like to have the chance, you know, to get the ones that you missed the week before.
今回からはですね、その週に必要なというか、貯められるウィークリーポイントの上限までいったら、遡って前の週の分も貯め直せるように、要は2週で管理していこうかなと思ってます。
So now we're currently considering adding a feature that allows you to earn any unearned points from 1 week prior, as long as you've earned all your
One
points
week.
from this week.
I mean, it's a good change,
Can't
right?
Go back 1 week.
I wish it's 1 month, but 1 week
で
is
すの
fine.
で、週単位でね、プレイを管理して、まあ、毎日ね、少しずつプレイをしてもらってもいいですし、たくさん遊べる日にまとめて、プレイしていただいてもいいというふうに、皆さんの生活サイクルに寄り添うために、こういった仕組みに進化していこうと思います。
Okay, this is the part that I don't get is he make this comparison, but isn't it already the case? Okay, let's just say you want to cap tomes in 1 day, right? I mean, the most efficient way is 4 to 5 days of expert, right? That is the best, right? But let's just say on Tuesday, you want to cap tomes, you can. And then let's just say on Friday, you want to cap, you can. Let's just say you want to wait until Monday, you also can. You might be wasting more time, but it's not something that you... Like what he present us the changes feels like, oh, you miss a day, you're fucked. So we don't want you to play every day. Because if you miss a day, you're fucked. You miss a day, you are behind. But that's not really the case, right? So now it's like, even if you miss a day, even if you miss 2 days, even if you miss 3 days, it's okay. You know, weekend, 1 day, you can see through and power through it all. But isn't it already doable? Like Hans, for example, okay, who actually want to do separate hunts? Okay, today I just do 3 more, tomorrow I do 3 more. Not really, right? You know what I mean? Like, not really, right? People just see, I mean, that's the whole point of a hunt trade is that it's super efficient, right? Right? The moment people sit on the train, people know that, okay, this is going to be the shortest time with the fastest way, right? So I don't think people will intentionally even cut that off. Oh my God, I have to do hunt trade today. Can I do half today, half tomorrow? No, right? They are already doing it, right? So hunt train, I don't think is part of the like tension that you have to finish daily, right? I'm like obviously the most direct thing is roulette. In my opinion, I think it's roulette, right? So maybe I mean he has to, right? I guess he has to package it this way, but what I feel is that it actually isn't much of a difference. Yeah. It's just different, but it's not different. It's not much of a difference with the process. It's just different way you do that same process, you know?
So again, by evolving from a daily to a weekly cycle, it will allow you as players more
Gamers have done what gamers do and optimize all the fun out of Hans is a system that needs complete overhaul. Agree and disagree. The Hans system is good as a spontaneous open world content. That's what it was meant for. So if players play it the way it was meant for, Hunt is actually really good. But the thing is, like you said, and I agree, players optimize the fuck out of it, and now is you don't touch the Hunt train now or you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna get blacklisted. You're not gonna get invited to Hunt train. So now it became like that. So is it really something that, okay, the system is not bad. It's the how players play it. So is this something really they have to change on their end? Or is this something you have to change on your end? Hey, now we don't have to really cap tomes immediately. We got so many tasks to do. Why don't we just let the Hunt, let them go, you know, run. You are free now. Do whatever you want, you know what I mean? So, is this like a player thingy or is it like a...
options to choose how you want to play. Do you want to log in a little bit each day? That's fine. Do you want to take off the weekdays and then maybe come in and focus a week's worth of
But
play
you don't have to
on
solo.
Saturday?
You go, it's spontaneous, like Fate. You go into the zone, you see, you report. Obviously, people are in the zone. Message your friend, they fly over. Rather than an organized, don't touch this until the hunt is conducted, until the train is conducted. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference, right?
And Sunday, that's okay too. You decide your in-game schedule based on your own real-world schedule without any penalty.
Actually, on the contrary, the players are the one that make hunts good. The players are the one that consolidated your potentially spread out over the week. Like you see, if we were to play the intended way, we would be doing 1 or 2 hunts a day. Why? Because we are out there flying, we saw one, we fight one. We fly nothing, we go do something else. Oh, I went by one, I do it, right? So technically speaking, we were meant to play it over the week for hunts. But the players are the one that actually consolidated to make it efficient. So actually it's a good thing. I mean, it is a good thing, right? So it's not that they didn't give you the freedom, they give you the freedom, which is why hunts become efficient. So is the system then really bad? You know? Not really, right? It's actually better, right? Achievement hunters love it.
さあではどんどん続けま
You
しょ
know?
う。
All right, let's continue on.
次、アイテムレベルの成長ルートというのも今回大きく変更をかけます。
Okay, this one. They say that they're adding one more. Let him talk.
All right, and we have some changes
Maybe I missed
for
something.
item level progression as well.
これまでアイテムレベルの成長には大きく分けて2系統存在してました。
All right, so up until now, there has really only existed 2 consistent means of increasing item level.
まず一つはレイドのサベージをクリアして直接ギアを得ていく方法。
One, collecting gear from savage raids.
で、
Yeah,
もう
it's
一つ
still
が
gonna be the thing.
修正源のアラガントムストーンを貯めて交換していくっていう方法でした。
This
And
is
2,
what we are having,
being
yes?
via tombstone exchange.
しかしこの場合やっぱりこう奇数パッチ、まあ例えば 7.1 とか 7.3 というのがどうしても皆さんキャラクター成長のモチベーションにつながりにくくて、
Probably
プレイする
yes.
コンテンツっていうのも固定化されて
Like right now, our eye level is like this, right? X, X, 0, X, Y, 0. Now it's like that, right? Most likely in between will be X, X, Z. Does that make sense? Okay, make it easier. 5. So we will go from... Now. I wonder, can we still do this immediately? Can we just do Savage? Or do you have to farm this? Holy shit, guys, can you imagine? Heroic week. Savage is 2 weeks later. This is 1 week later. Statics, go farm your heroic gear. Let's do splits. Guys, let's make 8 characters so that we can run these 8 times and give all 8 people XX5 gear so that next week we are all ready for Savage. Are we gonna... Can we skip this? Can the current player base still go from this to this? Do we have to do this? It's not ready for people who are not free, but it's still an eye level game. It doesn't matter whether it is needed. It's an eye level game. Yeah, sweaters will do that. You know that the road to world first player will do that. Now, hopefully there's no 1 week. Hopefully this is also 2 weeks. Hopefully this is also 2 weeks. So when the content drop, you choose what you want to do. And if this is doable, we just do this, right? Speed, right? Savage is a short race. Savage is a 1 or 2 days, right? Speed through it, let play skill take over it, change to evolve mode and do more DPS. You know, hopefully we don't have to do this. Now, after we finish, yay! Let's go back and see whether we can get more gear. So hopefully it's like that. Hopefully it's not like that. Yeah, hopefully it's not like that. At least for me. And certainly, hopefully it's not 1 week. Because let me tell you, if this is 1 week, it's going to be like that. Yeah. If this is 1 week and then this is 2 weeks, it's going to be like that, 100%. Like, it doesn't matter whether you need it or not. It will be mandatory for people to want to do it, you know? Yeah, so hopefully not. This one is still really, it's nice that they want to feed in more mid-core content, but how about our progression, you know? What if we don't have? Are we going to have DP? Are they tuning it for, I mean, I guess we call it heroic, right? Are they going to tune it to heroic eye level, you know? Right now, they are tuning for crafting gear, right? Are they going to tune it for heroic gear, you know?
これを大きく、見直していくつもりです。
So the problem with this, however, is that it locks players into certain content while creating a content gap every other patch during those odd patches like 0.1s and the 0.3s. And this can end up lowering motivation for some players during that time.
実はあそこによーく見ると、サベージギアっていうメニューあるんだよね。
Oh yeah, Savage Gear, right up there, the top, that tab.
さあ、それがどういったごめんなさい、管理方法になるかは、日本ファンフェスでお話しします。
Didn't they say it stays the same with heroic, just a bonus for people that struggle with savage gear right away? It doesn't matter whether you struggle. It doesn't matter whether you struggle. It's the fact that if you got the time and you can, why do you not want to do it? Like, okay, do you really need this time savage we got 4 weeks? Do you really need all 4 weeks of tomes to clear Savage? No, right? No, right? But why does everybody do it? Why does all the WoW progger or even fucking hardcore progger or even some of you mid-core static before you can raid with plugins updated on Wednesday, Thursday? Didn't you also try to get all the gear you could get before raid night? Is it needed? No, right? But why did you do it? Because why not? So if this heroic week is there 1 week before, you are going to be, I wouldn't say forced, but you will be conditioned to have to go through that motion, right? And then if you are like a hardcore raider, there is absolutely no reason for you to be like, okay, why don't we consider 8 outs to get 8 full funnel heroic gear for 8 players? And then so that next week, we will just fucking power through it. Now, is Square Enix going to balance to that? Are they going to make sure that you have to read a certain eye level? Like right now, we only need crafted gear eye level. Are they going to do it like crafted gear plus insert eye level because you could get it a week prior or even on the same week. Are they going to do that? We don't know. Right? So that one, I think we need probably a live letter thing, probably when they talk about how they spread the item level, then maybe they can talk about. Now, obviously, he's going to say something like you think. For those people that struggle with this content, you can do this first. Right? But if he says that, that means, oh, wow, so you could, if you could, then let's better get it. That's how the players think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for details. Sorry.
いや、これ、何パッチかかけてのこ
Only road to Wolfers team will probably do something like that. You think, no. You know why? Okay. Now, let me put myself in the casual scenario. Okay. My static rate on a Friday. And we only rate 3 hours a day. Week 1, week 2, we plan to clear in 1 month. We only rate 3 days a week and we only rate 3 hours. Okay? And then we are like, okay, guys, before Friday, let's get more eye level. Let's get more tomes. Let's get more gear, right? At the moment, how do you get it? Normal mode or tomes, right? So let's just say now you're going to rate on Friday. You got time. Wouldn't you want to do it? Of course, right? Number 1 is fun. Number 2, more content to do. Number 3, more gear, right? More rewarding, right? Fuck yeah, let's do it, right? So you see, you are already given the opportunity to do it and you're going to take the opportunity to do it. Now, scenario 2, you didn't do it. Your static member did. Because it's not mandatory. Your static member did. Your leader didn't say you have to. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You realize that you got a DPS problem. You realize that, fuck, we would have killed it. What are you and your static leader is going to tell you? Okay, guys, why don't next week we plan an extra day or we schedule one of the raid day so that we can get a little bit more gear? You see what I mean? It's good. If that is the process of gearing up in 8.0, it's going to become part of the process. You know what I mean? Again, we don't know. So I'm hoping that they will elaborate on this, right? Because this gearing thingy, right, is very overshadowed by all the announcements that come later. That's why, again, I want to watch this keynote again to we can pause and then we can take a moment to digest and think about these are the things that people haven't think about yet. Because everybody is already people are online coping about evolve and reborn mode already. A lot of people are not really thinking about all this stuff, you know?
仕様が固まってから完全にフィックスしてからじゃないとお伝えできないので、詳細は日本でお話しします。
We're still in the process of, getting everything ready and deciding on all of the different
we will
features of this.
Tokyo. So Berlin, we are still going to speculate. Okay. So this is going to be the last FanFest.
So we want to make sure that we're finished with it before telling you.
Now, obviously, right? We all hope it's not Heroic Week. Yeah. Obviously, we hope not. Obviously, we will not go down to that. Obviously, because, bro, just like the hand train, like you say, it's fun. This is fun. This is flexible. So much freedom. So many ways for me to get more gear if I choose to, But that is not what is going to be in, hardcore static, They're gonna fucking make you run splits, man. You know what I mean? So I hope not. Yeah.
So that's why it's gonna take a little bit more time. So please wait until Tokyo.
Because Yoshi P specifically said already. This one I heard on the live. Wait. That's next, right?
それからどのテーマにも
That progression of your character will be implementing something that you see a lot.
Okay, this season thing is kind of already there already. It's not new. So I think we can skip this part. We are already running on the season already right now.
ものだったのをやっぱ分かりにくいので新しいプレイヤーにとってみると分かりやすくシーズンっていう呼び方にしようっていうだけですこれは。
And again, we're basically
Nothing changed. It's just patches being called one season. I think there's a slide that he talked. Yeah, right here.
2パッチに1回を大きな1個のシーズンと呼びますよというものだと思ってください。
So we're not getting rid of patches. We're still going to have patches like we normally do, but these blocks of 2 patches, the even patches and the odd patches, we're going to call these set of 2 patches a season.
なのでまあ、エバーコールドがリリースされたら、8.0、8.1、合わせて1シーズンみたいなイメージですね。
So again, when Evercold launches, 8.0 and 8.1, the patch that comes after, is going to be our first season in Evercold.
まあちょっと、このパッチとパッチのね、スケジュールも若干長くなってるんで、もう短くする努力はできるだけします。もうちょっと具体的に詰まったらまたお話しますけど。
And also, right now, you know, the gap between patches has started to get a little bit bigger in these past few years. Hopefully, we're going to try to get those a little bit closer together in the coming years. But we'll have more on that in a future Fan Festival.
さあ、続いてゲームデザインの変更、こちらです。
All right.
Now we are 4.5 months, right? Are we 4 or 4.5 months now? 4.5, right? Nah, don't thank fuck. They say maybe only. They said maybe. They didn't say it will happen. They say maybe. Maybe it's not gonna be immediate. Maybe it's maybe by the time we reach 8.4, 8.5. You know? Yes, no, maybe it's definitely better than a no, but let's manage some expectations here, right? Yeah. I mean, this one is something that you have to see then believe in, you know?
Another way we're looking to evolve game design in Final Fantasy XIV is?
これまで長く Final Fantasy XIV 皆さんと一緒にね、運営こうさせていただいてきて感じたのは、まあ当たり前なんですけど、プレイヤーの皆さんが自分のキャラクターをどれだけ愛しているかということを改めて、強く感じています。
So if there is one thing that has been absolutely clear during my time with Final Fantasy XIV, it is how much all of you love your in-game avatars.
まあ皆さんの分身である光の戦士がどのような
All of you.
か、まあどれ
On
I
there.
forgot this part.
バー
What
コー
is
ルド
he
って
talking
いこう
about?
と
It's a focal
Oh, the emotes, right?
こ
that is an armory.
うバーコールファンタジー14の
This sounds good.
So that's
This is the sing part, I'm pretty sure.
to specialize in multiple jobs to gather gear and increase item level for each job separately.
Hence those locked, right?
新たなアーマリーシステムの進化としてジョブのレベルそのものは今まで通り、それぞれのジョブレベルをちゃんと上げてくださいというのは変わらないです。
So in 8.0, jobs will still exist, and you'll still have to level them separately. But
ただしアイテムレベルについては最も高い、アイテムレベルのジョブの値を他のジョブにコピーできる
I
よ
want to see
う
whether
に
you talk about
します。
material because
But
maybe I
now
missed
players
it.
will be able to reflect their highest item level to other jobs.
Bro, this one is the biggest news, man. Yeah. This one is the fuck, yeah. Yeah, this one is a big Yoshi P moment.
まあただしですよ、ただしまだ使用検討中ですけど、マテリアとかサーバーデータとか
okay.
それぞれのジョブを究極に強くしたいって考えたら、それぞれのギアをちゃんと揃えてください。
Again,
それはモチベーションをね、ちゃんと両方
Okay,
作り
wait,
たい
he
ってい
just
う
talked
ことな
about
ので、
material stats. He didn't say about
okay, we're still hammering
materials,
out the
whether you will
details.
stay.
So, again, this won't include like stat boosts awarded by material.
Oh,
We
okay,
still
okay.
want players that really want to maximize things to have something that, you know, gives them motivation for that.
Okay, so it's exactly what we thought. No, substats will have. I think there will be substats. I think there will be the Okay, oh, fuck. Okay, I think you will still get a crit, you will still get a direct hit. You are not gonna get the material substats, you know? I think. Okay, material is definitely not really. At least now we hear it the second time. We can confirm already. Material definitely not already. No. They will not change the stats. No. they will give you exactly what you get. Like, let's just say you are okay. Now, if just now he's got some example, right? Now maybe in development screenshot. Okay, wait, 233. Right. You see, like he's wearing a Okay, you know, he's wearing a paladin gear, right? On his Reaper, right? So it's locked, right? Now, wait, what does Tank use right now? Okay, Tank also use Strength. I wish I got an example. Okay, let's just say if I use Reaper. Okay? And then I'm using a ninja dagger. Will the dex change to strength? I think the vitality will stay. The materials are definitely gone. They just said it. The crit might stay. The direct hit is going to stay. But am I going to get strength? It should. At least. I think that's bare minimum. I think that is bare minimum. I hope that is bare minimum. Material, like he said, and the substat. Okay, let's just say you are using a tank, right? Tanks will have tenacity, right? So let's just say if you decide to sync this piece to your Reaper, then you will have a stat that you can't use. So obviously you don't want to do rare, right? Obviously you want to do something like, you know, okay, let me bring this to Reaper instead. You know, so I think that's what they're going for. But substat, I'm sorry, but material, at least we know is definitely not there. Yeah.
What we're talking about. When you say patch, sometimes it can be confusing, especially if
no,
you
I don't think they will tune it
as one.
I don't think they will switch it. I don't think they will have this smart system that is like, okay, if it's tenacity, we give you direct hit. If it's piety, we give you crit. I don't think they will do it. Because he emphasized it already. He says that you still want to go and get that jobs gear and choose the primary and choose the substats and material that is not present if you want to min-max the job. So I don't think they will do swapping. Nah, I hope they don't. Because that would be way too good already. Now, good is better. But nah, sometimes you need to let the player go play the game a little bit. You let the player able to play the game, but you still want them to play the game. You know?
Kind of unit. So we're basically using the word
Yeah. I think losing the material is more than enough.
easier to understand.
まあそもそもこれまでは
Anyway, they will
偶
talk
数パ
about
ッチ
this
で
more,
アイテ
right?
ムレベルの上限が大幅に解放されて、
What you want to play. For example, maybe you wanted to help out, you know, with a savage raid, but you didn't have the right gear. Or you wanted to go as one job, but it hadn't been leveled up and you wouldn't be able to go. Now,
詳細な仕様は今後さらにねお伝えしていきますが、このアーマリーシステム進化させてこれまで以上にたくさんのプレイスタイルを許容していきたいと思います。
and we still have a lot of details to tell you in the future. But again, this is opening up the game for more players to play a lot of different ways rather than being kind of forced into one job. So please look forward to the information that we have in the coming months.
さあまだまだ続きますよ。
We still got a
No, we're
lot
not talking
more.
about material gone. No.
続いては、キャラクターアクションスキンという
Okay, this one we already have already. Okay, guys, this one we already have already. It's called Penumbra. It's called Glamour. I'm not gonna talk too much on stream, but this feature is already available. In fact, even more powerful and have more things that you can ever imagine than Square Enix will ever put into the game. But this is gonna be the official one, and hopefully they got unique ones. And hopefully we don't have to pay for it on Mock Station. But just know that while we are excited for this to finally be in game, know that it's already in game. Okay? So, you know, we can skip it. We know exactly how this works. Right? We know exactly how this works. This is not new to us. Right?
的にね
For
まあちょ スアッ
Nah,
プ
they
デー
won't
ト
do that.
を行わせていただいたことで、システムの拡張というのができるようになりました。
All right, so thanks to the massive graphical update we introduced back in 7.0, our character creation system is now capable of handling an even bigger load, so we will be offering much more in the way of customizing your in-game avatar. A handful.
This one is something that I mean, obviously, right? Who doesn't want more customization, right? But the thing is, I'm very afraid that they spend too much time on this somewhere, sometime. Like, I don't want to watch a. I don't want to. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, obviously. I don't want to watch a keynote or even a live letter that they spend 1 hour on this. You know what I mean? I just hope that this screenshot and maybe type out more things and tell us exactly what we're gonna get. I hope it suffice. Like, I don't want them to go to the game and then open up the game and then, you know, click on every single thing, spend 45 minutes on Lala Chin. So hopefully this one, they can just provide more screenshots, just show us more preset, and then, you know, oh, we got a lot more options. Go try it out. You know what I mean? And then I don't know, man. This one is like,
皆さん自身で
how are they gonna show all this? I hope they don't spend too much
Three
time.
things allow
相当まあ
skin tones and the hair color, but also the eyes as well.
思いの
All right, next
Like
then,
this.
let's get a better
Show
look
us
at
more.
improved
You know, in the
iris
next
and
FanFest,
lip
show us more.
customization, as well as the new eyeshadow feature.
まずこれが今ですけど、ライト
For strong,
例えばこれがオンオフと同じような
think of this.
ちょっともできる。このキャラクターカスタマイズのアップデートは 8.X シリーズ 8.0 だけじゃなくて 8.1
So 8.2? No?
分かった。
No bus slider.
I'll try.
Okay.
Oh, this whole thing is 8.2. Okay, thank God. So hopefully it's just a live letter thing that they will go through. Nah, live letter is okay. Sometimes they don't have anything to talk in live letter. If they want to spend like an hour on live letter on this, okay,
Butt
that's fine.
slider? 8.2?
Oh, bus slider.
No?
分かった。I'll try. いいですね。光の戦士
Are these gone over lots? But we're not even close to being done.
Okay.
続いてはもちろんシステムだけじゃなくてコンテンツ自体も進化させていきます。
Now, when they go through this, before we even know about the job changing and stuff, right? We look at this, we are just wondering what they're gonna do, right? And then after that, you know, the FanFest goes on, we get the Evolve thingy, and after that, we have the dev panel explaining how it works. I hope, you know, all these are, you know, as we can see, we got trials, we got, I mean, basically it's every piece of content, right? Including story, fishing, mob hunt, raid, you know, like basically it's everything, right? So, is that ultimate? Nah, that's Omega. Is that ultimate though? Okay, that's at least chaotic. Like, I wish they will Copium. I wish they unveil some of this fight and then like rebalance and like redesign some of this fight, because at this point we didn't know we have the reborn and evolve mode, right? But now we know we have the reborn and evolve mode, right? So I hope they will like somehow go back to all this old content, up sync. That is asking a lot, I think. Yeah, I think that's like asking a lot. But I would love to see them like up sync and maybe redesign some of these fights.
Again,
Especially ultimates, you know?
the evolution of Final Fantasy XIV doesn't stop with game design. We're also looking to improve upon our in-game content.
まずこちら、
Starting with this.
パブリックフィールド、これまで以上にパブリックフィールドの体験遊びというのを向上させ、エリアそのものを全体攻略するみたいな、遊び概念を導入していく予定になってます。
And that means adding more dynamic events and more content for players to try out in each area in order to truly master those areas.
でまあこれまでどうしてもねこうマッチングベースだったがゆえにパブリックフィールドの活用が我々、僕自身やっぱりおろそかになっていたのでそこに手を入れていくつもりです。
And again, with the majority of daily player activity being relegated to the duty finder, public fields can feel kind of lonely and underused, and that's our fault.
でたくさんの人数で戦った時
That is their
の、
fault, yeah.
例えばバフやデバフの表示上限の問題などにも今積極的に手を入れていこうとしてますので、ぜひご期待ください。
And again, we want to fix that, creating more exciting dynamic content. And of course, we'll be working on making sure that those areas remain stable. We don't want any problems with too many debuffs crashing the servers, right?
Wait, does debuff actually really crash the server before? Didn't Yoshi P say the open world didn't matter in an interview once? That's why he's gonna change. He said it didn't matter in an interview before. So now he wanna change it.
さあさらに続いてなんですがクエストの体験も向上させていこうと思ってます。
And again, we're also looking to improve how quests are played.
ファイナルファンタジー14、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズのナンバリングタイトルとしてメインクエストとかサブクエスト、ストーリーに、重きを置いてます。
So Final Fantasy XIV and the Final Fantasy series is one that takes its stories seriously, and puts a big emphasis on stories.
ただシステム的なサポートはあえて極端にはしないようにしてきました。
And that means we've avoided a lot of system-side guidance seen in many other modern games when it comes to progressing through main and side quests.
Do you think they are gonna get rid of loading screen and make the world more open? I don't think loading screen matters. I don't think loading screen matters unless it matters. Like for example, I have to get into this zone quick. If I don't, I'm gonna lose out. Right? Like for example, I mean this was quite long ago. I don't know whether you guys remember. Like in the Realm Reborn, Odin. When Odin spawned, you have to teleport and you cannot teleport in, right? Now Hans at the beginning, peak hour, yes. But when you have that problem, I don't think it's a loading screen problem, right? It is more of the content. Whether the content is meant to be run like that, and if you were to bring out Hans, then how the players conduct it and at what time. Let's just say if your Han train conductor is like, we're gonna do this at 8 PM prime time. Bro, I don't think even with no loading screen that's gonna help you. You know what I mean? So it's like, is it a content problem? Is it a loading screen problem? Is it a system problem? Is it is it the way they want you to play the content problem? Or is it like, you know, player created the problem themselves, right? Either way, all of the above, right? Can be improved. Even the loading screen can be improved. But is it really gonna solve the problem? If loading screen is the problem of insert content, is anything they can do in the content gonna make the loading screen better than what matter? I don't think so. So I don't think loading is like a big thing. Maybe they need to think about like, oh, make the game load loader, make moving into area more seamless. I mean, they can do it, sure, all the power to them, right? But is it priority? Does it really matter? You know?
より快適にですね、ストーリーを進めていただくためにも、今回はシステム面にも手を入れる予定なんですが、スケジュールが大変今苦しい状態になってます。
So moving forward, we plan on introducing some quality of life features that will help ease the burden of questing. That said, we have a lot on our shoulders right now, so...
That's why they didn't talk about it, right? I mean, I think if we were to just use some common sense and think about what they can immediately implement to questing and make questing easier, I think the most obvious one and also the most unpopular one, because everybody knows, so it's the most obvious. But because everybody knows, it's also the most negative one, auto pathing. Right? I think. Yeah. Because now they are talking about questing, right? How are you going to improve questing? Questing is already so simple. You talk to NPC, you open the map, you go there, and you do what they want you to do. Like, how are you going to make it even more convenient? You know what I mean? What, make sure you teleport straight to the NPC? No, right? Like, I mean, that would be way more brain dead and kill open world, right? I feel like even auto pathing and you can like, you know, I think at least that's okay. But I don't think they want to make it more troublesome, harder, or more engaging to do. Because if they do, yes, a few people will find it fun. Most people will find it obnoxious. You know, so this one, let them go and think.
We'll have more Cumberland.
まあもちろんバトルコンテンツも進化させていきます。
And of course, we'll be evolving our battle content as well.
まあこれら既存のバトルコンテンツも進化させていくんですが、
Okay, at least we don't need to wait for Japan. Okay, so at least this one and its implementation. Savage, we know it's always gonna be 2 weeks already. Right? Savage, we know it's gonna be 2 weeks already. So at Germany, hopefully we will get an idea. Like, is this gonna be in between? Is this gonna be needed? Are they gonna balance rate around this? Are you encouraged to do this? If you are a world race, do you need to consider this? Because I think they I know a lot of people will be saying that, dude, who gives a fuck about the world first? So little people, right? Yoshi P is looking at the bigger picture, right? Yoshi P do care. Okay? Yoshi P do care about like the race. And Yoshi P also watch World of Warcraft. Nobody likes splits. So hopefully he will address all these things, like all of them. Like, you know, I hope he at least consider them. And you know, when he talk about this, explain about this, we get like actually proper expectation. You know? Oh, you don't have to, you know, it's the same week. Don't waste time on this. You guys can clear the Savage. But let's just say you can't, you can go back. But you shouldn't. It will be the same week. Always on a different week. You don't need to. But why not, right? I mean, this is gonna. Yeah, we'll see. This one. I think we are in Germany. Yeah.
長らくノーマルとサベージっていう2つのね難易度でやってきた、8人レイドなんですけど、エバーコールドからは、その上じゃないです。中間。
Adjusting progression route for 24 man. I think they're gonna do wings, man. Yeah. I think they're gonna do wings. Like wing 1, 2 boss, wing 2, 2 boss type of thing. I think they're gonna do that. And if they do that, then maybe they will make the 24-man raid harder. Obviously, I don't think they will make it harder, like, you know, it become a savage or chaotic, right? No, right? Maybe they can finally go and make bosses like evenly, you know? Oh, or trade yeah, that would be cool also. Yeah, I think that would be cool also. Different parties doing different stuff. Yeah. I think that's also pretty cool, yeah. Yeah. So let them cook. Yeah. But the most important takeaway, again, guys, the most important takeaway, okay? They are addressing mid-core difficulty, okay? Because there's literally nothing between normal raid and savage raid. Okay? Not even within the same content, there is a feeling. Normal raid, savage raid. You know? Like right now, the only content between normal raid and savage raid is your EX trial. You know? Like, does one EX trial really prep people who do normal raid into savage? Not really. Right? So they need an in-between. Like, we did this content, the raid, there needs to be an in-between difficulty, between normal and savage. So I think it's nice that they are, wanting to slide a mid-core content in. And then for 24-man, it is what it is. It's a one and done. It's a fun thing. It's a get-together. Everybody press some button, wipe a few times, shit and giggles, and clear. It has been like that since... I mean, it has been like that post-Evilise, right? So, they try something different with the 24-man. At least, it's still going to be casual. It's still going to be like interactive. It's still going to be fun, shits and giggles, but at least a different approach. So... Like, this is not chaotic, right? This is not like a... they are not going to make this 24-man like chaotic, right? So we already got chaotic for that 24-man high-end content, So hopefully they make the 24-man a little bit more fun, yeah. Either way, different.
Okay, so up until now, 8-man raids have been limited to 2 difficulty levels, normal and savage. With Evercold, we're going to be adding a 3rd difficulty level, not above, but in between the 2.
Good. And that might transit players to do Savage. Because they were trying, right? That's why they were trying in Dawn Trail. They want to transit people to do... They want to encourage people to raid. But they didn't. So, maybe this time it will.
やっぱりノーマルは 85% ぐらいの人がクリアしてくれるんですよ。でもサベージって多い時でも 20% とかなんで、この差をやっぱり埋めたい。もっとたくさんの人に上にチャレンジしていただくためにも中間を作りたい。それがまず一つ目の理由です。
So again, if you look at the clear rates of our normal raids, it's about 85% for normal. But when you get up to Savage, it's only about 20% max. So what we want is a way to shore up this difficulty gap between the two, offering new ways for more players to experience these raids and improve their gear.
ただもちろん報酬どうなるのか気になると思うんですけど、さっきね、新しいアイテムレベルの成長概念を入れますっていう話をした通り、そのノーマルとサベージの間のコンテンツ難易度をプレイしてってギアを成長させるみたいなルートをちゃんと作ることで、どう遊んでもギアがね成長させていけられるみたいなのを目指して、この2つ目の難易度を作ろうと思ってますので、より多くの方に楽しんでいただけるように、頑張っていきます。
And again, what you're probably all thinking is about what are the rewards going to be for like for this. And again, it's all about creating that third route that allows more players to have that opportunity to improve their gear and their item levels. And this is going to be one of those routes.
当然、霊式の上に当たる絶、アルティメットもこれまで同様にちゃんと開発していきます。
Okay, this is the part that is a little bit weird.
Hardcore gamers, we still have ultimate for you.
This is the part that is a little bit weird here.
We're going to continue updating ultimate as well.
What?
開発し続けるんですよ。
ごめん聞こえない。
Ultimate 絶
作るよ。
Yeah. We won't forget about the hardcore gamers.
What?
It's okay. I got you.
すみません、この8人レイド、
I don't know what's going on. What?
Well.
What?
We still have ultimate for you. And we're going to continue updating ultimate as well.
What?
Did Koji... I mean, I'm looking at body language, right? Koji is like, we are updating ultimate. And then Yoshi P is like, they will make ultimate. Yes, of course. Did updating ultimate like make Yoshi P react like this? So man, we might be looking too much into this. Are they gonna update ultimate like, you cop to level 110? Are they gonna, because again, during this part of the live, when we were watching it live, we still don't know about the jobs yet. And we still don't know about the dev panel yet. So we still don't know that Reborn and Evolve is planned at this point, right? So this is like the first time we heard about this like weird, the first time we see this weird interaction. So do you think maybe when Koji signaled to him update Ultimate and Yoshi P is like, wow, what do you mean update? What? So maybe Ultimate is going to be updated for Evolve. Maybe Ultimate is going to be upsynced. Okay. I wanted to see this interaction again because this is really weird.
開発し続けるんですよね。
ごめん、聞こえない。
Ultimate, Zetsu.
ゼツ作るよ。
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Yoshi P is like, we will make Ultimate. But Koji said when Koji said the first time we will continue to develop Ultimate, Yoshi P don't have any reaction. But when Koji signaled to him update, and then he's like, what? And then he tell Koji, it's making.
Forget about the hardcore gamers.
What?
It's okay. I got you.
まあすみません、この8人レイド、より詳細なね、難易度の設計とかっていうのは、すみません。
Maybe we overcooked. I don't know. I just find this interaction very weird, and I now seeing it the second time, it still feels weird.
させてください。
And like it says there, we'll have
Yeah,
more about
still feels weird.
these new 8-person raids in this third difficulty level in Berlin.
それから2番目の項目、アライアンスレイド、まあ非常にね、多くの方にプレイしてもらってるんですけど、長いと時間が。
As for alliance raids, we understand that these can prove to be quite the time sink for a lot of players.
なので、これ、
Okay, they are
規
definitely
模は下げ
splitting
ません。
wings.
より楽しんでもらえるようにしますけど、進行方法を。
Yeah, I think they are splitting routes. They are
But
splitting the bosses,
We
I
have
think.
no plans to shorten the length of the raids, but we're exploring ways that we can change up raid progression so as to alleviate the
Yeah,
time burden
I think
on
they are
you.
splitting it
で
up.
こ
Yeah.
こアライアンスレードを使ってというか、アライアンスレードで
You are still gonna spend X amount of time, but instead of spending X amount of time in one go, you do it twice. Or just like someone was talking in chat earlier, maybe they will do routes as if like, you progressive do together. But if you kill this time and you only get this one, you only get to experience that route. And then, next time you can choose to queue. It's the same dungeon. It's not like two separate instances, right? It's the same instance. But maybe you can queue route A or route B, and then you still do the same raid, and then obviously have the same endpoint, but you save less time, You know what I mean? So the first time you queue, you do two bosses here. The second time you queue, you do two bosses there. But it's the same instance.
作ったボスとかを使って、
Yeah. Maybe Q2,
新
yeah.
しくギアを成長させる要素とかも今考えているので、それら含めて日本ファンフェスでお伝え
Yeah,
させて
we'll
くだ
find
さ
out
い
at Japan,
Again, we
yeah.
have a lot of
Now a little bit too early
content,
to like
attached to
go and
this,
speculate.
ways to raise your item level via these raid bosses. But again, we can't talk too much about it yet, and we're going to talk more about that in Tokyo.
まあもちろんこれまでにないタイプのコンテンツというのもお届けしていきますので、ぜひこれからまた 8.0 で始まっていく新しいバトルコンテンツ、ぜひご期待ください。
Again, we have a lot of new content planned as well. We'll be talking about that soon, so please look forward to it.
さて、今日ここでお知らせするゲームデザインの進化に関して、今日お知らせできる分の最後、これからご紹介します。長く実現します。
Region player matching.
Finally, big news. So good.
これによりですね、同一リージョンの
So
全
good.
ワールドから、自由にマッチング可能になります。
This means
Yet, right? Guys, right? I got people that ask me, how do you feel about this system? What do you want me to say? Yeah, people still ask me, how do I feel about this? What else can we feel about?
player matching will now include all worlds across an entire region.
And then we got people that actually think that, bro, but if EU goes to NA, it will be so laggy. In the same region. In the same region. In the same region. Not this. Not this. Certainly not this, lol. Okay, just within this. Okay, just within this, okay? Holy fuck, man. How are people really so...
で、ひとまず、北米と欧州と日本の
You know, for us in Japan, Europe, and America, right? Honestly speaking, we were only lacking that one last step of QOL, which is the queuing and matching and OpenPF. Now, obviously, I think they will do a regional data center. So now we're gonna have this and every server, right? Now we don't have to go to any server anymore. Now we can just open. Now we don't have to go to main screen and travel, right? We don't have to go main screen, travel, log in, click this, right? Now we can just anywhere we can click this, right? And now we don't have to like go over there to queue to play with friends. Now you can just queue with friends. Now you can make party with friends. So we kind of already have a very good system.
Nellement asked the waifu what was your favorite thing announced at FanFest waifu.
No, she's not here. So we already got a good system, but it made better. The biggest winner is China. China have to use website to connect. So now they, and Yoshi P later will say, right?
ね。で、まあ、今こんな感じ。
Like even China will get it, right? So China is the biggest winner here. Like for us, it's already pretty good. It's now made better. China now one is like super good. Like I think they are the biggest winner. I think they are the most happy.
感じで、いくつかのリージョンに
They didn't
は
talk about material.
複数のデータセン
Okay. I know it's gonna be this. I know it's gonna be this. I know it's gonna be this. Now for him to put this here, right? I expect him to give us like, oh, material is different. Material can go all three. Whoa. Or, I mean, material can really go all three. Or material can open PF and access all four. You know, I thought they would at least do that, you know? They didn't even talk about it. They didn't even talk about it.
センターが、存在していて、その中に、ワールド軍というのが存在してました。
All right, so in each of our regions, we have several data centers that each contain several different worlds.
まあ、そして、マッチングっていうのは、このデータセン
So Yoshi P presented this. How do people still think that it's cross-region?
ターごとにマッチングしてました。
So up until now, player matching has been limited to worlds that exist in only the same data center, like this.
まあ、これが今ですね。
This is now.
今回の進化により、この
Yeah, even
複数
visually.
データセンターが存在する場合の、このデータセンターの間にある壁、これがなくなります。
But soon we will have succeeded in removing that barrier between data centers in the same region. Like this.
Everybody's happy.
え
Elemental
ー
is
まあ
saved.
当然、マッチングができるようになるので、パーティー募集もできます。
Yep.
Very
this
good.
includes Party Finder as
Fuck
well.
yeah.
まあこれまで本当例えばまあレイドのね攻略が盛んなデータセンターへプレイヤーのね ワールドトラベルが集中するなど、本当に長らくご迷惑をおかけしました。
In the past, we've seen a lot of players forced into using the data center travel systems to specifically play on raid-focused servers. Sorry about that, but
ただし、今回の進化によって、複数のデータセンターが存在するリージョンでは、データセンターの壁を越えて、同一リージョン内、
What does that mean for field operation instances? I mean, field operation is literally just matching, right? It's the same thing, right? So I think this will, yeah. I think this will actually also extend to like field operations, I think.
そしてパーティー募集。
Actually, you know what? That is a very good question. I wish somebody asked that in the Q&A. That is a good question, actually.
テレポも
Yeah.
全部自在にできるようになります。
so now with same region
That's a good
matching,
question.
all worlds in the region are open up.
How about
for
field
player
operations? Yeah.
matching, Party finder and world
That's a good
visits,
one.
meaning more options.
No,
for
you can't
players
snipe anymore
without
already.
having to switch data centers.
You got static instance now already. You can't snipe anymore. Private island. Now you can get private island already.
多分気になるのは、when? When?
You want to know when, right?
Oh, yeah.
ヨシピ when?
When?
え
I thought this would be 8.5. That's good. That's so good.
このリージョン内のフリーマッチングシステム
Nah,
で
this
す
is
が
only Japan, by the
エ
way.
バーコールドのリリースを待たずにパッチ 7.5X
This is only
パッチ
Japan, this is only
7.5 の
Japan.
途中で、テストを開始します。
The best thing is you won't have to wait long for this.
Yeah, it's only
Development
Japan.
is currently wrapping up, and we hope to have our first stress test happen sometime in 7.5x.
Yeah, yeah, they do
ま
Japan
ず
first, yeah.
申し訳ないです。どうしても我々開発チームが日本にあるので、日本で念入りにテストをさせていただきます。
Again, we apologize. Our dev team is in Japan, so our first test is going to happen in Japan, so we can make sure everything is.
で、細かいバグなどがフィックスできたタイミングで、すぐにですね、北米、欧州、それから中国で順次公開していきます。エ
And
バー
then,
コールドまではお待たせさせませんので、いずれにしても、
okay?
ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
And then once we have determined that there are no bugs and everything is safe, after Japan is done, next up is America, then EU, then China.
Yoshipi. OCE. When? Bro, how many of you went to FanFest? How many of you were sitting in the crowd? Did you guys look around? That guy that is not cheering, that guy's from OCE. Anybody in chat that was there?
And we hope to have everything done before Evercold even begins.
詳細なテストスケジュールのお知らせというのは、
I mean, OCE doesn't have the feature, so nothing to test. Yeah, but like I said earlier, I was really hoping that OCE have access to all, you know? I was hoping that OCE have access to all, you know? The UI will have access to all because I think they need it. If there's... Okay, China need it because of the infrastructure that they have, right? Because they are not one physical server, right? So they have to go to website. So China need it because this is going to make the China community enjoy the game a lot better, right? EU, NAJP, we only need to go through the inconvenience to travel. But through the inconvenience, yes, something happened. Community died. Blah, 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 right? But bro, OCE is like, has the most problem all the way at the bottom, you know? Like, you would expect now, they're gonna lag. Of course they're gonna lag. But at least this is gonna help them. You know? So, I was hoping that they get something, you know?
And we hope to have everything done before Evercold even begins.
詳細な
Yeah.
テ
At
ス
least
トスケ
party
ジュールの
matching, exactly.
お知らせと
At
いうのは
least party
別途
matching, right?
皆さんにアナウンス
We don't know about the
詳細をさせていただきますので
field operations yet. We don't know about
その
that.
スケジュールの詳細お待ち
Hopefully he will talk about it.
です
All right.
Or
and
somebody
so we'll
ask.
update you all as soon as we have a detailed schedule on when that Japanese test begins and when we're going to begin expanding. We'll have details very soon.
さて、まあ怒涛の勢いでいろいろお話ししてきたんですが、さあこれで終わり？じゃあもちろんありません。
Okay, we're finally finished. A lot more.
まあ新しいジョブを2つ追加します。2つ。わかんない。どちらも
Our FF14 announced. We don't
終わりなんですけど、ジョブに関しても実はめちゃくちゃ大きな進化が予定されてます。
Okay, bro. Here comes the meat and bone, man. Okay. This is why I'm afraid to start the stream. Because, bro, it's gonna take a long time. I got a dinner. I can come back later after the dinner. But I got some ion stuff. Okay, here's the thing. Bro, this is gonna be a long one. And also this... Okay, this is gonna be together with the... dev panel. This one is gonna be a big one. I think we save this together with the dev panel, okay? So... Okay, let's just like... We do the job later. Yeah, we do the job later. This one is gonna be like the big one. Yeah. This one we do later.
してやって
Yeah,
what's
that's the
the
big one. That's the
theme?
big one. Bro, that is at least 4 hours rack.
Sorry.
まあ欧州ファンフェスでこれは理由があるんで欧州フ
See
ァ
you
ンフ
at
ェスで
dinner
ド
later.
ドーンと発表予定ですので、ぜひお楽しみに。
Again, we're gonna tell you more in Berlin. There's a reason for this that again we can't tell you now, but you'll know.
I wonder what is the reason. I think it's a collaboration. Or maybe the reason is just it's not done yet. Oh, maybe the reason is because while they review this, they want to take that opportunity to talk about the 3 layers also, right? Yeah. Maybe they just want to like talk about it together. So no reason to talk about it here, and then people wonder, oh, what is the difficulty? Oh, how, you know what I mean? So maybe they want to talk about that together. Yeah.
Once we tell you in Berlin.
そしてもちろんねバトルコンテンツ好き
But I thought this would be the collab. Maybe they want to wait for Berlin special guest appearance, you know?
絶シリーズ、こちらも継続してやっていきます。
And of course, there will be new ultimate raids as well.
Okay, guys, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Fuck. Do you guys have the teaser site? Can anybody link me the teaser site? The 8.0 teaser site? Okay. A new ultimate raid. What does he write in JP? Zetsu series. Okay, it just say Ultimate Series raid. Any French here? What does this say? One. A new series. Oh. A new raid with very high difficulty. New raid series. New fatal raid. Okay, guys. Take it as you will. That is what I saw. Am I worried? No. It's 8.0. Final Fantasy 40 is going through a good expansion. Made by none other by our Lord and Savior Yoshi P and an amazing team of developers with Mr. Prime now in the ranks. Surely it will be business like usual. In fact, there might be 3. I think it's at least 2. Maybe 3.
What about this ultimate raid? 7.5. 7.5 ultimate raid? What? Later. You promise.
Ah, the teaser site is only season 1.
ボスもね、もちろん楽しみだとは思いますが、さっきね、お知らせした、エボルブモードで挑む際には、これまでのね、バトルの感覚とまた全然
So
違うと思うので、
every season there will have a new ultimate raid.
シリーズ、期待して
I
みて
see,
く
I
ださい。
see.
Again,
See, I
it's
told
new
you.
content. We can't wait to see how players approach this content with the newly introduced evolve modes.
そしてもちろん PVP のコンテンツ引き続き力も入れていろいろな計画が今進行中なのでこちらまとまり次第またお知らせしていこう。続いてはこちら。
Okay, this one is a live ladder thingy. I don't know why it's in
それ
here.
だけじゃなくてですね。
Bro, okay, see, when they say that they want to delay the raid series review to Berlin because of reasons, I thought that would be the collab. So, you know, it will have a guest appearance, there's going to be a dev panel, they're going to sit down and talk about how it happened. So, for them to then review this as the collaboration, I'm like, what?
どんなテーマのアライアンスレイドにな
Of the next
注目して。
So good. So good. I'm not gonna lie, at this point of the music, I thought there would be some vocal with some like traditional old Japanese song, you know? You know? I wonder how are we fighting here? What are we doing here? How do we help them? That is not on my bingo list. Yeah, that was not on my bingo list.
というわけで新たな 8.0 から8.1 からか始まるアライアンスレイドは、世界中誰もが知っている日本が誇るアニメーション作品群エヴァンゲリオンとの最大火力でのクロスオーバーとなります。
I am excited
Evangelion,
to announce our explosive new crossover with the
Collab with
world-renowned
anyone that
Japanese
exists, yeah, just like
animated
2B.
series, Evangelion.
This is all cool and stuff. Okay, see. Okay. I know I seems to be like always the party pooper, right? But hear me, okay? I love that series. I watched the original. I didn't watch any other else. I didn't watch OVA. Nah, blah, blah, nada. I don't know whether there's a manga. I only watched the very beginning. The start where he's a little bitch. And then to the end where he killed that boy, which is also happened to be an angel. The end, boom. Okay, that's all I watch. Okay, that's the original series I watch, okay? Now, I want to know if we are going to fight along them. are we just a guy? You know, are we just this? Or who are we teaming up with? Are we gonna fight alongside the Evangelions? Or just the pilot running around? Because for a series like this, people want to see that. People want to see the big shit, you know? The energy field, the dagger, you know, fighting angels, right? So, what about us? No, not like Nia. 2B don't sit in the giant-ass robot that is like 10-story high to fight. No. So what are we fighting? What about, and what about the, obviously the NPCs, right? Are the NPCs just gonna be like, you know, is it like we are at the ground and then they are like, you know, in the background, they have like all this awesome shit, you know?
この
Yeah, I mean, I
アイアン
don't
スレイ
know.
ドシリーズ、タイトル、まだ課題では
Oh, and okay, wait. So remember just now they said that the raid is gonna be like separated. What if on one side we are the ground troop and then on the other side, bro, everybody is gonna kill the robot segment, man. Everybody is gonna be queuing the mechanic, the machine. The main fight will be the hospital scene. That will be a QTE. That is where we have to mash buttons for Shinji. Yeah.
ありますが、ゴースオブデザイアというタイトルになってます。
The tentative title we have that we're currently using for the upcoming series of raids is Ghosts of Desire.
まあもちろんね、1回の単体レイドではなくて、複数回にわたるシリーズでお届けいたします。
And you heard me correctly. I said series of raids. So this isn't a one-off. This collaboration will span all multiple tiers.
I mean, it's just three, right? I mean, always three, right? What does it mean? Of
今
course,
回
it's
は
all
です
three,
ね、
right?
株式会社カラーさんが完全監修、我々スクエアエニックスがコンテンツを制作というプラインお届けしてい
At the
Next is like the ultimate, right? I'm pretty sure.
So the good news is we won't be making any big changes to the system requirements.
Now I know why. Because of Switch 2. Yeah, because of Switch 2, they cannot. At least for now, they cannot. Yeah. Is that an English one?
長らくすいません、引っ張ってお待たせしました。次なる絶シリーズ、いよいよ登場です。
Okay, and sorry for the wait. Like I promised, it's time to reveal the next ultimate raid. Check it out.
That's so weird.
This is meant to be our
What the fuck? Why is it English now?
encounter.
I wonder whether this is the last phase music.
So you're in for it now.
Yeah, I wonder whether this is last phase music. Obviously, there's gonna be a review last phase, right? I wonder whether it has to be. It must. It must be. I mean, I was hoping for the Warring Triad. I mean, it will be there, 100%. 100% it will be there.
今回の絶シリーズ、その名もコンテンツ名、日本語タイトルは絶妖精乱舞です。
That's right. Our next, none other than epic battle. You may have been watching this and thinking, that doesn't look that much different from Savage.
It doesn't. It really
この
doesn't.
悪そうな顔を見てよ。
Look at his face. Does that look like a face that would make it easier than
This is the same face that says that FRU is as hard as DSR. It's the exact same face. He used this same poker face and he said that FRU is the same as DSR.
Savage?
まあ相当すごいです。正直ネタバレしたくないの
Warren
で
try it.
抑えたんで。
The guy that make this ultimate is the same guy that make Top. And the same guy that make T. Both of which were one of the hardest ultimate and a very good ultimate. In fact, I think T is the perfect ultimate. Right? T is the perfect ultimate. T is neither way too difficult and neither way too easy. T is perfect, you know? Like, out of the 6 ultimates, you know, you got your DSR and your top being up here, right? And then after that, you got your the FRU and your UU being below there, right? On content, okay? I'm talking about on content. On content, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about on content when you were doing it on the eye level and the tuning and how the jobs play back then on content. DSR and top is up there, UU and FRU is below, right? T is perfect in the middle, you know? It's a very, very solid, balanced, really good ultimate. Presentation, mechanic, everything. You know? The duration is also perfect. Right? Not too long, not too short, you know? So he's gonna make Kefka this time. And he's a FF6 fan. The reason why this ultimate is being brought up by him and Yoshi P says okay is because this guy is super enthusiastic about making a better Kefka and he's a FF6 fan. So 100% there will be the Warring Triad. Yeah, it's an FF6 Kefka, basically.
むちゃくちゃ面白く仕上がりましたんで。
So yes, it's going to be a crazy battle. We didn't want to release too much here because it would spoil the whole battle, but believe me, it's going to be epic.
で、今回ですね、スペシャルゲストとして、そもそも FF6 でケフカ生み出した野村哲也さんにもアーティストとして参加していただいてます。
And we even got the original designer of the FF6 Kefka, Nomura Tetsuya, to help with the design of this in-game character.
Wait, what do they mean? What, they make a new design or what? Is that new design? I mean, I don't know. Or is he saying that that character has been designed? Or is it talking about the final phase? Final phase.
それからですね、今回の
Yeah,
ケ
probably
フカ
final phase.
めちゃめちゃボイスがあります。収録もめちゃ
Recording is
妖精乱舞
5-1.
1、いや、1でいよいよリリースとなります。やっと攻略する、多分ね、めちゃめちゃ盛り上がると思うんで。
Interesting.
はい。では、パッチでですね、なんですけど、それ。
Is specifically
Oh,
for
this
our
one.
fans in
When is
Korea.
Korean getting
Soon we'll be
7.5? I'm
completing
sorry.
our patch release schedule synchronization
When?
for our global and Korean versions very soon. We already finished.
Oh, very soon. Okay.
The
So
synchronization.
not yet. I
with
thought
the
I
Chinese
thought
and global
Korea is gonna get
versions back in
7.5.
7.4, and now it's time for our Korean version.
Okay, so not
前
yet.
回パッチ
Probably
7.4
8.0.
で今お伝えした通り、中国版、スケジュールが
Yeah,
黒
Yosei
の話になったん
Rambo
で
is
すけど
aura, man.
レイドレース相当盛り上がった
Zetsu Yosei
と
Rambo.
いうふうに聞いてます。
Again, with that synchronization that we had with the Chinese
Zetsu
version and the global
Ryushi
versions
Senso,
back
you
in
know,
7.4,
those are cool
we
names.
saw a specially heated race to world first.
韓国版プレイヤーの皆さんにも本当ね、大変お待たせしたんです。お願いします。
So Kiryu,
Okay, guys, that's it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a break. I will be back after dinner. I will be back after. Man, I don't know what time I'm gonna be back. Probably a little bit later. This next one is gonna be another stream, man. Okay, I want a cut short here, so that if Buffo slash my bootleg impromptu wants to do it for fun editor, wants to edit at least this part, I will gonna let him do it, okay? Yeah, then, I mean, I don't think there's anything more, right? Yeah. And then after that, we will have another video that will be specifically the job. So I think it's better to split it up. Yeah. I don't know whether he's gonna do anything about it, but it's only a 3.5 hours, so I think it's easier for him to download, and then if he want to do something about it, he can, but otherwise I'll come back for dinner and then we talk about the job. Guys, let me rest. My voice is... What about you, man? Nothing. It's just that I'm not doing anything on my YouTube right now. My YouTube right now is just a free, happy, fun project. If we want to upload something, we upload something. If somebody want to upload something for me, you know, they upload it for fun. Yeah, I'm not paying anyone. YouMad and me is taking a break from like promoting the channel. We are just like maintaining the channel, let it run if there's like video. I mean, it's doing pretty good. Yeah, one of my mods just pulled up some random video. Oh wow, he put another one. Okay. Yeah, you see like all the videos are doing okay. The last 3 videos doing okay. So, you know, it's free. He's not asking for money. You know, he's doing it for free. So someone with a passion, you know, let them cook. Yeah, okay. I'll be back later. Yeah, I need to go eat some 枇杷膏, get my throat better. Yeah, I'll be back later. Yeah, I'm gonna message him about Okay, I'll be back later. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back later for the job. Alright, GG, peace.